when you've slept with a top celebrity. What should you do? Alcohol emboldens the timid. A drunk woman breaks into the top celebrity's room at midnight. Don't blame me. If you want to blame someone, blame your manager Chin Lee. The man looks at her in panic. Sister, you're drunk. You owe me. The woman says as she presses herself against him. The man says, then use you to repay Chin Lee's debt to me. It's her fault for stealing my boyfriend. The man, blushing, tries to calm her down, but the drunk woman says she's perfectly sober. You'd better be good. Don't resist. As expected of a popular young star, your body and skin are top-notch. The woman's gaze becomes increasingly hazy. She hugs the man and touches him all over. When the woman wakes up, it's already the next morning. When she opens her eyes and sees Luo Fanchuan's handsome face, remembering her actions last night, she's filled with regret. How could I do that to him? He's only 21 years old. Although Luo Fanxian is young, he's already a top celebrity in the entertainment industry. But he's well-behaved and polite, one of the rare clean streams in the entertainment circle. The woman curses herself as a beast, scratching her head. What should she do next? After much thought, she decides to sneak away before he wakes up. Sister. Hearing the voice from behind, Lin Xian freezes completely. She turns around with a forced smile, wishing she could find a hole to crawl into. Luo Fanxian lazily gets up. His casual movement makes Lin Xian's heart race. I'm leaving. Goodbye, Lin Xian says with a smile. Sister, you did those things to me last night, and now you're just going to leave? Last night was indeed my fault. What compensation do you want? I'll try my best to satisfy you. Luo Fanxian pulls her into his arms. Sister bullied me. For the sake of fairness, I have to bully you back. Little brother, you're blushing. Do you still want more? On a dark night, Sister, drunk and tipsy, actually made a move on a young brother. He gripped the brother's chin. Luo Fanxian, don't blame me. If I'm to blame anyone, it's your manager, Chin Lee. The brother looks panicked. Sister, you're drunk. He laughed. You owe me. I'll use you to repay Chin Lee's debt. It's her fault for stealing my boyfriend. After saying that, she leaned down and kissed her. She immediately became a bit dazed. Chin Lee stole Lu's phone, so Lin Aishuan will sleep with her top celebrity. Luo Fanxian shyly said, Sister, calm down. I am calm. Lin Aishuan warned, you'd better be good. Don't resist. Lin Aishuan sniffed him. Smells so good. Then she touched his body. As expected of a young star, your body and skin are top-notch. That 28-year-old Lu Feng definitely doesn't feel this good. It's fine to break up. I'm not losing out. The next day, she sobered up. She found Luo Fanxian lying next to her. I must have been crazy last night. How could I do that to Luo Fanxian? He's only 21 years old. Drinking really leads to mistakes. Luo Fanxian is a popular young star, never putting on celebrity airs, well-behaved and polite. He's one of the rare clean streams in the entertainment circle. I recklessly bullied him last night. I'm simply a beast. What should I do? Such a delicate and beautiful little flower crushed in my hands. Is it too late to regret now? She quietly gets up. While this guy is still asleep, I should sneak out. Unexpectedly, Luo Fanxian wakes up. He calls out Sister, and she immediately freezes, turning back. Hi. So awkward. Can I choose to disappear on the spot? Luo Fanxian rubs his eyes. He remembers last night's actions. Unconsciously swallows. Luo Fanxian covers his body with a blanket. Blushing, he asks, do you still want more? She quickly gestures, pretending to be calm. No, you misunderstand. I haven't. What to do? The young star sees me as a beast. Can this image still be salvaged? So, Sister is leaving? After taking advantage of me, Sister is just going to leave? She suddenly feels a chill. Last night was indeed my fault. I apologize. What compensation do you want? I'll try my best to satisfy you. Unexpectedly, Luo Fanxian grabs her. Hugging her tightly, Sister bullied me. For the sake of fairness, Sister must also be bullied back by me. She's greatly startled. Are you sure you're not still groggy from sleep? You were crying last night. Luo Fanxian speaks. Be good. Don't resist. Isn't this what Sister taught me? She suspects this kid must have a split personality. Otherwise, how could the change from yesterday to today be so big? Look at this domineering little brother, actually taking the initiative to kiss the sister who teased him. Wait, last night was a misunderstanding. Sister drank too much last night. Can't remember many things. Let me help you recall. Sister, I've been looking for you for a long time. Finally found you. I can't let go again. Let you forget me once more. Because of you, I survived that big fire. And you lost your memory because of it. If we hadn't separated then, would you have completely forgotten me? Forgotten our past? Luo Fanxian gets up, puts on his clothes. Lin Aishuan, lying on the bed, is exhausted. So tired. He's never been this tired before. He smirks. Sister, how big are you? 26. Lin Aishuan hears him laugh. Her face instantly turns red. She suddenly sits up. What's so funny about being older? Or are you mocking me? At 26, still a virgin. He grins mischievously. No, I'm asking about sister's cup size. Hearing this, she immediately becomes shy. Damn it, being teased by a little brat. Luo Fanxian brushes her hair. What's wrong? Is this something that can't be said? We've already slept together. Why care about these things? She says 34B. Luo Fanxian responds dumbly. Oh, just B. No wonder I thought it was about the same size as the custard buns from the breakfast shop. She becomes angry and embarrassed. Luo Fanxian, you're personally attacking me. Sister, don't be angry. After being with me, you'll become more voluptuous. Lin Aishuan's face reddens again. Are young people nowadays all this direct? She frowns. Wait a minute. Who said I'm going to be with you? If this happens a few more times, I'm bound to die in his hands. No, that's not the point. The point is, it's impossible for us to be together. Luo Fanxian pressed down again. Sister, do you want to sleep with me and then dump me? Luo Fanxian is too handsome. Besides, a top star like him doesn't lack girls, right? No need to entangle with an older woman. We're not suitable to be together. Your manager is Qin Li. You understand. But he said, I don't understand. I only know that sister and I are very compatible. I want to try with sister. Lin Aishuan said seriously. Qin Li is my #1 competitor. Everyone in the industry knows this. And you're the top star under Qin Li. We're competitors for resources. How can we be together? He finally sighed. Okay, I'll listen to sister. Lin Aishuan shouted. I don't believe it unless you stop pulling my blanket. Sister, this time I won't let go no matter what. I won't give you a chance to forget me again. It seems if she doesn't agree, she won't be able to leave today. Better to deal with it first. Li Anchuan had a compromise. Then let's try being together. He was very happy to hear this. Then let's seal it with a kiss. Sister, remember what you said this time? Okay. They kissed again. Remember, don't leave me alone again. Damn, staying with this demon any longer. My heart's going to have problems. She put on her clothes, but the zipper at the back got stuck. Luo Fanxian, can you help me with the zipper? Luo Fanxian immediately came to her back. With pleasure. During the process, he discovered a scar. This scar is from that big fire back then. At that time, you were desperately trying to save me. Her face darkened. He saw the scar on my back. No need. I'll do it myself. Luo Fanxian hugged her from behind. Sister's back is beautiful. I once tried to go back to find you, but I was told you moved away to treat the after effects of the fire. He hugged her tighter. You were hurt so badly for me, but I couldn't be by your side. I couldn't find you. So if I became famous, you would be able to see me. I just didn't expect you had already forgotten me. Li Yashuan said, stop fooling around and help me put on my clothes. What's wrong with this brat? Is he addicted? Is this the distortion of human nature or the collapse of morality? Luo Fanxian smiled. Being with sister feels like a dream, but she had a headache. I really wish all this was a dream too. If I really date Luo Fanxian, his fans will hunt me down. Give our Xian back to us. His manager will also be after me. How dare you steal my cabbage? Just thinking about it is terrifying. Luo Fanxian suddenly came closer. I'm going to the bathroom. Sister, wait for me a bit. Let's go together. Don't try to escape. Okay. Her heart was pounding. Damn, staying with this demon any longer, my heart's gonna have problems. The company has rules. Managers can't date artists. Even managing other artists' relationships isn't allowed. I should sneak away while I can. Let's pretend this never happened. After she entered the elevator, Luo Fanxian immediately chased after her. Sister, didn't you say we'd go together? Sister, you're not keeping your word. Lin Aishuan's face turned red. He was panting. He had rushed to catch up with her. He said he wasn't just talking casually about being together. Suddenly, a whiff of perfume came. She was startled. This perfume belonged to Luo Fanxuan's manager, Qin Li. She was on the phone. Yes, I've been looking for Luo Fanxian too. As she spoke, she saw the two of them. She shouted, Xiao Xian, so you're here. Why didn't you answer my calls? He casually made up an excuse. My phone died. But Qin Li's gaze turned to Lin Aishuan. Lin Aishuan, Why are you here? She looked embarrassed. Hi, Sister Qin Li. I just finished discussing a collaboration project. Didn't expect to run into your Xiao Xian, so we took the elevator down together. It felt like being caught dating in high school by the homeroom teacher. Of course I put in effort. It's not often I get to touch Sister. I need to leave a good impression. Qin Li said meaningfully, discussing collaboration projects. Young people should work hard, but a manager's business is built through hard work, not by sleeping around. Lin Aishuan laughed. Thank you, Sister Qin Li. Your words are truly enlightening. I didn't expect Sister Qin Li to have such insights. It's really surprising. She got angrier. What do you mean? Everyone knows that you, Qin Li, built your early business by sleeping around. Now that you've accumulated connections and resources, you start acting professional. He replied, nothing much. Just advising not to be ungrateful after getting benefits, lest you lose face. Goodbye, Sister Qin Li. Goodbye, Xiao Xian. She left after saying that. Goodbye, sister. Qin Li looked at him. Why are you calling her so intimately? Be careful. She might use you one day to promote her artists. Sister Xian won't do that. Xiao Xian, you've only been in the industry for 2 years. What do you know? Didn't you see that big hickey on her neck? I bet she was very enthusiastic during their project discussion. Luo Fanxian smiled. You mean that man was enthusiastic, right? Of course I was enthusiastic. It's rare to get close to Sister. I need to leave a good impression. Forget about her. You asked me to talk to director Lu Feng about the new drama last time, but I think that drama doesn't have much potential to be a hit. What exactly do you see in it? Luo Fanxian thought for a moment. If Sister Qin Li thinks it has no potential, then let's forget it. Anyway, I've achieved my goal. After entering Ely Media, I unexpectedly found Sister. But Sister not only forgot me, she even had a boyfriend. And Lu Feng, that habitual cheater, isn't worthy of Sister. Having Qin Li arrange a meeting with Lu Feng made Sister discover that Lu Feng is a cheater. And I finally had a chance to get close to Sister. I just didn't expect Sister to be so forward. Looks like I'll have to keep an eye on Sister in the future. Can't let her have too much alcohol. Drinking can lead to mistakes. Just then, her phone rang. Sister Xian, where are you? Something's happened, he asked. What's wrong, Xiao Yao? Song Heng was photographed in an ambiguous situation with an older woman. Now the internet is buzzing with nasty rumors, saying he's being kept by an older auntie. Sister Xian, Song Heng's image is about to crumble. What should we do? Hearing this, her face darkened. Kept by an auntie. Song Heng was an artist he signed just last year. He's 22 this year. Although he's only appeared in some talent shows, he's already accumulated quite a few fans. Because of his refined demeanor, piano skills, and distinctive voice, he's already caught the eye of several music companies. He was about to negotiate with music companies recently. How could negative news break out at such a critical moment? He asked sternly, what exactly is that woman's relationship with Song Heng? I asked him, but he won't say. Sister Xian, we need you. Song Heng is good in every way, except he's too stubborn. Once he's set on something, not even 8 oxen can pull him back. Lin Aishuan thought of a plan. Post an official statement on Weibo. Say the woman in the photo is Song Heng's cousin. Her husband died, and she was heartbroken. Song Heng was hugging her to comfort her. In a few days, find someone who looks similar and hold a press conference to clarify. Song Heng shouted, she's not my cousin. Does the truth matter? The online discussions have already reached their peak. Look how many fans you've lost. The most important thing now is to do emergency PR to salvage your image. If this continues, all our previous efforts will be wasted. Do you want to ruin your future? No one in this world has ever been so focused on my affairs except her. After all the hard work we've put in together. Finally, he said, I'm sorry, Sister Xian. Actually, she's my mom. Lin Aishuan comforted him. Since it's your mom, why not be honest with the fans? It's not something to be ashamed of, but he would be thrust into the public eye from now on. It would cause trouble for his current stepfather and family. Lin Aishuan finally understood. Song Heng didn't want his mother to be disturbed. How dare they spread rumors about Sister? Do they think I'm dead? He patted Song Heng's shoulder. Does your mom meet with you often? No, she lives abroad now. Song Heng apologized. Sister Xian, I'm sorry for causing you trouble. She stroked his head. It's all right. As your manager, this is all part of my job. Leave it to me. Xiao Yu, let's go with the cousin version. Remember to emphasize that the cousin lives abroad, to prevent satiating fans from digging into Song Heng's cousin. He nodded. Okay. Song Heng finally smiled. Sister Xian, thank you. Having you around always puts me at ease. The statement has already been released. Recently, certain online entities have been continuously publishing and spreading serious false information about our company's artist, Mr. Song Heng. on various social media platforms. Our company hereby declares that we will resolutely defend Mr. Song Hang's reputation. The lady in the photo is Mr. Song Hang's cousin who has long been living abroad. Because her husband passed away, she was heartbroken, so Mr. Song Hang hugged his relative to comfort her. Our company severely warns against malicious rumors and defamation. Those with ulterior motives should immediately cease such behavior. Otherwise, our company will seriously pursue accountability. Comment section: I knew it. How could my husband Song Hang possibly fall for an older woman? So it was his cousin? Misunderstanding. Is cousin the new nickname for a female sugar mommy? If Song Hang really likes older women, he should choose his manager Lin Aishwan first. The comment above is spot on. Honestly, Song Hang's manager is quite pretty. Her looks are no less than those popular young actresses. I ship this CP. No way. The manager is 4 years older than Song Hang. An old cow eating young grass. I object. Lin Aishwan saw these comments and was very confused. How did the topic shift to her? I'm only 4 years older than Song Hang, yet I'm being slandered like this by netizens. If they knew about me and Luo Fanxian, who's 5 years younger, wouldn't I be torn to shreds? They would chase after him nonstop. Give our Xianji back to us. Just thinking about it was terrifying. Xiaoyu opened her mouth. Xianjie. Suddenly a group of netizens appeared online, directly confronting those fans who criticized your age. Xianjie, turns out you have fans too. Lin Aishwan sighed. Most likely they're Song Hang's wife fans. They don't want him to be accused of being with an older manager. But they're clearly only protecting Xianjie. They don't seem like Song Hang's fans. And these netizens appeared so timely. Could someone be buying Water Army for Xianjie? Meanwhile, inside a car, Luo Fanxian sent 500,000 to a netizen. Control the comments immediately. Protect Lin Aishwan's reputation. How dare they spread rumors about sister? Do they think I'm dead? In the evening, Lin Aishwan returned home to rest. But Luo Fanxian called. Sister, I'm at your doorstep. Hearing this voice, she instantly became alert and sat up abruptly. Sister, open the door quickly. Someone's been staring at me. Lin Aishwan rushed to open the door. He sweetly called out, Sister. Dressed like this late at night, anyone would stare at him. Lin Aishwan pulled him in. Don't stand at the door. Come in. What are you doing here? Bringing you a late-night snack. Century egg and lean meat porridge. Do you like it? She stubbornly said. Who wants a midnight snack? Just then, her stomach growled embarrassingly. A few minutes later, she finished the snack, feeling very satisfied. She quietly looked at Luo Fanxian. Indeed, Luo Fanxian had a face blessed by the heavens. No wonder he could become a top star. Fully equipped in the middle of the night just to bring me a snack. Are you very free today? Not resting late at night and coming here instead. Because when sister gets busy, she forgets to eat. With Song Hang's sudden incident today, sister probably didn't eat again, right? Her heart pounded. I see. Thank you. So that was his intention. Didn't expect him to be so thoughtful. Luo Fanxian leaned closer. Sister, how do you plan to thank me? Well, what do you want? I want to bring sister late-night snacks every night. This way I can make sure sister eats, and we can see each other daily. Is that okay, sister? She felt shy. I prefer a slower pace. If you want to date me, you'll have to adapt to my rhythm. Oh, he said awkwardly. Then never mind. Luo Fanxian, we're both adults. Can we pretend last night never happened? Luo Fanxian's face darkened. Never happened? It clearly did happen. Why pretend it didn't? Looking hurt, he asked. Sister, do you dislike me that much? Her heart ached. That's not what I meant. She felt like such a jerk. You're a top star now with a bright future. I'm just an unknown manager. I'm also older than you. If your fans found out, they'd resent me and it would affect your career. Luo Fanxian said dejectedly. If sister is worried, we can keep it private for now. I'll also help sister with gatekeeping. Gatekeep what? The next second, Luo Fanxian fumbled in his pocket and took out something. I brought this for sister. She immediately felt embarrassed. This means you just want a friends with benefit situation, right? You got the wrong person. Don't think you can make me your bed partner just because you're good looking. Sister, I'm very precious. Luo Fanxian shook his head. No, that's not it, sister. Don't say that. Then what did you take out? Luo Fanxian said seriously. I was worried sister might forget to take emergency contraceptive measures in the morning, so I bought this specially for sister. I'll take precautions in advance from now on. I won't let sister take medication again. After all, drugs have side effects. She felt extremely awkward. Did I misunderstand? With this serious and responsible attitude, does little brother really want to date me? Couldn't you just call to remind me to buy the medicine myself? Why bring it over specially? Luo Fanxian explained. There was no time to buy medicine. Besides, it wouldn't be good if company colleagues saw it, right? He recalled Qin Li's outburst. Lin Aishuan, you really did use underhanded methods to get ahead. Stop pretending to be noble. Thinking about it was truly terrifying. Luo Fanxian suddenly leaned closer. Sister, do you have any other concerns? Tell me, and we'll figure it out together. His face reddened again. I don't have any at the moment. Luo Fanxian said passionately. Can we be together now? Wait, why do I always feel like I'm being led by the nose by this little brother? The next second, she took the initiative to kiss Luo Fanxian. Luo Fanchuan's face turned as red as an apple. He gently called out, sister. She stroked his face. I prefer a slower pace. If you want to date me, you'll have to adapt to my rhythm, okay? Since she couldn't refuse the little brother, she decided to test his sincerity first. After all, dating him carried great risks. She had to see if it was worth it. Luo Fanxian said happily, sister, does this mean you agree to date me? That's great. I'll do everything sister says. Her heart was pounding. Dating me makes him this happy. She suddenly remembered, oh right, I need to take the medicine first. It's been 24 hours. Before finishing the medicine, she choked. Luo Fanxian quickly handed her a glass of water. Sister, don't rush. Have some water to soothe your throat. She said thank you. You're welcome. I'm happy to take care of sister. Sister can rely on me more, you know, because I'm sister's friend. It seemed like the first time she heard someone say they wanted to take care of her. It felt quite nice. You've had your late-night snack and delivered the item. You can go home and rest now. But Luo Fanxian said, your boyfriend came all this way to bring you a late-night snack. Shouldn't sister reward him somehow? I heard sister likes red wine and has quite a collection. How about offering your boyfriend a glass of wine? Luo Fanxian acted shamelessly. I snuck out with great difficulty. Of course, I want to spend more time alone with you to make it worthwhile. She really wanted to hit him. He kept calling himself her boyfriend. He was really taking advantage of the situation. He didn't kiss sister. Trust me, this time I'll be the one to protect you. He smiled and said, they say people who love red wine are very nostalgic, suitable for growing old together. At this moment, Lin Aishuan thought of Lu Feng, who also loved red wine. That year when I moved next door to his house, we could be considered childhood sweethearts. We developed feelings for each other. After graduating from university, we started dating. After so many years together, he still cheated. She spoke sadly. They say it's all lies, right? After saying this, she drank it all in one gulp. Is sister thinking about that man who betrayed you again? It's not worth being sad over him, he said seriously, but I believe it's true. Forget that man. You still have me. Maybe we can grow old together. Lin Aishuan slowly leaned closer to her little brother. You're the one who provoked me. They got closer again. Sister, trust me. This time, I'll be the one to protect you. At the crucial moment, the phone rang. Sister, your phone is ringing. He didn't care. Who cares about phone calls in the middle of the night? At that moment, there was a knock on the door. Sister Xian, don't sleep. Open up. We're all here. It was Xiao Yu's voice. Luo Fanxian called out sister in a shy and disappointed tone. He just realized what he had done. They couldn't let the others see him in this state. The next second, she quickly pulled her little brother. Quick, hide in my room. My artists and assistant are here. Was he really that unfit to be seen? After hiding her little brother, she went to open the door. It's late at night. Why aren't you all sleeping? What are you doing here? Sister Xian, we're here to celebrate your birthday. Luo Fanxian heard the noisy commotion outside and was very unhappy. Damn it. They were stealing his chance to celebrate sister's birthday. Hanshi spoke up. Sister Xian, you work hard for us all the time. Today it's our turn to help you relax. Lin Aishuan was very embarrassed. Thank you all. That's thoughtful of you. But I'm a bit tired. How about tonight? Her words were cut off. She saw them open a box. Seeing it, her face darkened. Why did you buy so many crayfish? The oil and salt content must be so high. Xiao Yu, how could you let them eat this? This looks like at least 5 pounds. My goodness, my artists have no self-awareness at all. Xiao Yu looked pitiful. I'm sorry, Sister Xian, but we really wanted to eat it. Why don't you try some crayfish meat to calm down? She angrily refused to eat. I constantly remind you about body management, and you don't take it seriously? Do you know what time it is now? You're not sleeping, and you're planning to eat high salt, high oil, high fat food. After she finished speaking, the atmosphere became very quiet. Great, they all knew they were wrong. All of you get out now. Han Dong and Han, she said sadly. Sister Xian, don't blame Sister Yu. We're not big stars like Luo Fanxian, who have schedules every day. We don't need to face cameras everywhere all the time. Yeah, for small-time artists like us, no one would notice if we gained a little weight. Besides, we don't have any schedules for the next 2 months. We can sleep in tomorrow. Songheng also said sadly, Sister Xian, I caused you a lot of trouble today because of my issue. Consider this as our way of thanking you. Xiaoyu cheered up. Sister Xian didn't object, so that means she agrees. They high-fived. Yeah, let's party all night. Lin Aishuan was petrified. Staying up all night was absolutely not allowed. Luo Fanxian was still in her room. The little brother whined, It's so late. Can't sister let me stay? Xiaoyu reached out her hand. All right, tonight's birthday party is successfully concluded. Han, she was overjoyed. We'll clean up, Sister Xian. You just sit there. Lin Aishuan thought to herself. Now they should finally leave, right? Suddenly, Xiaoyu's stomach felt uncomfortable. It made gurgling noises. After a few seconds, she instinctively rushed to the bathroom. I can't take it anymore. Bathroom, bathroom. At this time, Han Dong and Han, she also felt unwell. Their stomachs were making gurgling noises. They said in unison, We need to use the bathroom too. They knocked on the bathroom door where Xiaoyu was. Hurry up, sis. We need to use the bathroom too. She felt extremely annoyed. Luckily, she had just drunk the porridge Luo Fanxian brought. Otherwise, with her delicate intestines, she would probably have been the first to rush to the bathroom. She wondered how Luo Fanxian, hiding in the room, was doing. This was the most nerve-wracking birthday party she had ever had. Xiaoyu came out. Han Dong and Han, she rushed to fight for the bathroom. Xiaoyu opened her bedroom door. Sister Xian, this is your room, right? Lin Aishuan was startled. Xiaoyu, wait. Luo Fanxian, are you stupid? Didn't you know to lock the door? She heard Xiaoyu scream and immediately went in. Xiaoyu, let me explain. Actually, we weren't finished. Then she saw Xiaoyu hugging a teddy bear. I didn't know you had this bear too, Sister Xian. I love it so much. Where did Luo Fanxian hide? Suddenly, she saw him hiding behind the bed. He even coolly gave Lin Aishuan a peace sign. Lin Aishuan warned him to be quiet. Hide quickly. Xiaoyu has noticed something. I think I heard a sound. She looked around the room. Lin Aishuan quickly created a diversion by kicking a slipper near the closet. Xiaoyu looked towards the closet. There's a sound in the wardrobe. She shook her head. No, there's no sound. Sister Xian, you didn't hide a man in the closet, did you? At this moment, the other three appeared. They seemed to have heard some explosive news. A man? Sister Xian hit a man? I want to see, he shouted. Don't be ridiculous. There's no one here. Sister Xian is so nervous. Now I'm even more curious. Let's open the closet and look. So they opened the closet and looked. There really was no one. TCH, no man. We got excited for nothing. Why was Sister Xian so nervous then? Songheng sighed. Good thing it wasn't a man. Are you done messing around? Hurry up and go back. All right, I'll take everyone back. Rest well, Sister Xian. Lin Aishuan sighed in relief. Okay, they're gone. You can come out now. He got up from under the bed. If I hid any longer, I thought Sister would forget about me. Finally, we can be alone again, Sister. Lin Aishuan blushed involuntarily. Little brother, it's already past 2 a.m. You should go back. She quickly grabbed his sunglasses and hat. Luo Fanxian whined. It's so late. Can't Sister let me stay? No. Don't you have a schedule tomorrow? What if Qinli comes looking for you early in the morning and can't find you? Luo Fanxian wasn't worried at all. It won't happen. Tomorrow's event doesn't start until 10. I'll wake up early and rush over. She put the hat on her little brother very sternly. No way. The little brother picked her up. Isn't it easier to put my hat on like this? She was so embarrassed. Stop fooling around. Put me down quickly. Luo Fanxian smiled. Today is the first day of our relationship. Shouldn't we have a goodbye kiss before parting? My girlfriend, Miss Lin Aishuan? The little puppy whined. So Sister can be shy too. How about I kiss Sister instead? But Lin Aishuan touched his face. This guy needs to be taught a lesson, or he'll get too cocky. Watch Sister's kissing skills. The next second, she kissed her little brother. The little brother's heart was pounding, and his face turned red. Being able to hold Sister like this felt like a dream. I'd rather never wake up. After a few minutes of passionate kissing, they separated, panting. Lin Aishuan said shyly, How was it? Give me a compliment on my kissing skills. This was a good opportunity. Luo Fanxian barely responded, still savoring the kiss from earlier. A few seconds later, he came to his senses. Trying to hide his embarrassment, he coughed a few times. Sister, was the crayfish you ate today counted as fragrant? Lin Aishuan was instantly petrified. He forgot to rinse his mouth. This damn competitiveness had ruined his image completely. She pulled her little brother out. All right. We've kissed, so can you go back now? In the elevator, Luo Fanxian opened his mouth. I came by taxi. Don't you have a car? He awkwardly replied, I do. I just didn't want to drive that car with GPS tracking. He was afraid Qin Li would track his location. Lin Aishuan looked back. Fine, I'll take you back then. As a top star, you have no awareness of protecting your identity. You're really dancing on the edge of disaster. The moment they walked out of the elevator, the little brother heard a strange sound. He instinctively moved behind his sister. Sister, did you hear any sound? She asked, what sound? Listen carefully. It seems to be nearby. He got scared and hugged his sister. It turned out to be a cat. Lin Aishuan was speechless. You're afraid of this? Yes, it's all fluffy and goes meow meow. Don't you find it scary? She could never have imagined that a man nearly 1.9 meters tall would be afraid of soft, cute cats. She comforted her little brother. It's okay. The cat's gone. Let's hurry forward. My car is over there. The next second, they heard many cat meows. The little brother was terrified. No, there are many more cats ahead. He immediately jumped onto his sister. Grabbing her was already too much. Now he even lifted his feet. Lin Aishuan rolled her eyes. Hey, let's talk properly. Can you put your feet down first? She sighed. Fine, let's go back to my place first. She hugged her little brother, patted his head, and said gently, don't be afraid. Sister is here. Hearing this, Luo Fanxian felt very reassured. He suddenly acted spoiled. Sister, can you sleep with me tonight? Sister, I'm scared. I don't dare to be alone. After returning home, Lin Aishuan made coffee for her little brother to calm him down. All right, don't be afraid. Why are you so scared of cats? When I was little, my mom once locked me outside for a whole night. I desperately knocked on the door. Mom, it's so dark out here. Let me in. Mom, please open the door. Then many cats came, meowing nonstop. I was so scared I got a big fright. I curled up on the ground, begging Mom to save me. Since then, I've been afraid of cats. Lin Aishuan felt sorry for him. How old were you then? Why did your mom do that? And where was your dad? Luo Fanxian looked pitiful. I've never met my dad since I was little. Mom was my only support. I was about 3 or 4 then. My mom had intermittent mental illness. She seemed like a different person during episodes. If the neighbors hadn't called the police that night, I might have frozen to death. Hearing that Luo Fanxian had no family care since childhood, and at such a young age entered the entertainment industry, climbing step by step to become today's top star, she thought it was just marketing. She didn't expect it to be true. He was so young then. He had to bear all this alone. Lin Aishuan unconsciously stroked his head. It's okay. It's all in the past. Don't be afraid of cats. From now on, sister will protect you. These words touched Luo Fanxian. He reached out and hugged his sister. After all these years, you haven't changed. Just like when we were little. You're the only one who can give me warmth. He suddenly acted spoiled. Sister, can you sleep with me tonight? Sister, I'm scared. I don't dare to be alone. Poor little brother. Agree to him? What's there to pity? He's the demon who drained you dry. Lin Aishuan still softened her heart, considering his pitiful state. Well, let him sleep here tonight. She finally spoke. Just for tonight, okay? The little brother happily hugged his sister again. Sister, you're the best. All right, let go. Let me take a shower first. The little brother watched her leave. It's so good to have found you, sister. Then Lin Aishuan covered her mouth. Crayfish flavor, cake flavor, red wine flavor, sweat smell. What a mess of smells. Luo Fanxian didn't mind at all. He even kissed and hugged me. Is this what they call true love? Thinking of this, she blushed. Lin Aishuan, what are you thinking? She admired herself in the mirror for a moment. He had experienced a fire when he was young. Although he couldn't remember the details, it left him with a fear of open flames. Luo Fanxian's extreme fear of cats must also be a shadow from childhood. What he truly fears is the loneliness and helplessness of being abandoned by his mother. She finished her shower and was ready to sleep with her little brother. She looked around but couldn't see him. When she got to the room, she found that her little brother was already asleep on the bed. He was sprawled out on her bed without a care. He really didn't consider himself an outsider. She'd sleep on the couch for tonight. Suddenly, she realized something was wrong. Wait, this is her house. Why should she sleep on the couch? Since there's a beauty warming the bed, why act like a gentleman? She unconsciously touched her little brother's lips. Youth is really good. Even the smell makes one feel good. Luo Fanxian had a nightmare and immediately grabbed his sister's hand. Sister, don't go. Lin Aishuan comforted him. It's okay. Sister is here. Sleep peacefully. After falling asleep, Lin Aishuan also had a dream. She saw a cat meowing there. She found a little boy hiding behind her, very scared. "Sister, there's a cat. I'm scared." She immediately hugged the young boy, gently stroking his head. "Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Sister is here. I won't let the cat hurt you." The next day she woke up. The dream felt so real. That child seemed somewhat familiar. The next second, she sat up abruptly. "Damn, what time is it?" Luo Fanxian answered leisurely. 9:30. She got out of bed and hurriedly got dressed. "Why didn't you wake me up earlier?" Luo Fanxian looked pitiful. "Sister was sleeping so soundly. I couldn't bear to wake you." She stared at her little brother with a vicious look. Very well. This guy was pushing the limits again. Her event starts at 10 a.m. In the end, she could only obediently take him to the Gifted recording site. Gifted is currently the highest-rated variety show in the country. Only top-tier celebrities can participate. At Ely Media Company, only Luo Fanxian is qualified to participate. The pay is certainly considerable. If Song Hang could participate, his KPI for the second half of the year would be secured. So she gently lifted her little brother's chin. She became her little brother's girlfriend. "Can you pull some strings? What does sister want? Help me recommend Song Hang to the Gifted director. He's very good at playing the piano. Ask the director if he can be on the show." Luo Fanxian was very displeased that his sister thought this way. Song Hang is popular. Sister doesn't have just him as an artist, right? That Song Hang looks at sister the same way I do. Lin Aishuan immediately stood up. "Song Hang is the most talented artist I have. He's most likely to become famous. Of course I have to fight for him. Who wants to only earn that small fixed salary every month?" Luo Fanxian was stunned for a few seconds after hearing this. He smiled. "So sister just wants to make money. Then my money, sister can spend it however you want in the future. What's mine is sister's." Lin Aishuan's heart pounded. Is he trying to keep me as his mistress? Has sister forgotten how intimate our relationship is? Should I help sister remember? Lin Aishuan likes to spend money she earns herself. She feels more at ease that way. She finally spoke. "Our relationship hasn't reached the point where you give me money to spend, right?" Luo Fanxian pulled her into his arms. "Not at the point of spending my money. Has sister forgotten how intimate our relationship is? Should I help sister remember?" After saying that, he left a hickey on her neck. "Now does sister remember?" Lin Aishuan was very embarrassed, but also a bit angry. He ambushed her again for no reason. Half an hour later, Lin Aishuan dropped her little brother off at the Gifted recording site. He looked a bit impatient, but his words were very caring. Celebrities in the entertainment industry come and go every year. Only those who cherish their reputation can last long. You must never act like a diva. The little brother smiled. He knew this was out of concern. He thanked his sister for caring. "Don't worry, I still need to support sister." Lin Aishuan's heart started pounding again when she heard these words. After getting out of the car, Luo Fanxian waved. "This morning, Qinli notified me that the recording time was pushed back by half an hour, so I'm not late." Her face immediately darkened. The little brat, why didn't he say Qinli had sent a message? Making her worry for nothing. Thinking that just reminding her a couple of times could make her so happy, Lin Aishuan's expression improved a lot. At this moment, she received a message. It was Luo Fanxian transferring 500,000 yuan as living expenses. It seems Luo Fanxian really wants to support her. Unfortunately, her life goal is not to be a toast flower dependent on others. She's not so incapable as to let someone keep her. She can only temporarily hold on to this money for him. Suddenly, she noticed an angry Lu Feng outside the car window. "What do you mean? Breaking up with me over the phone? What am I to you? If we're breaking up, I should be the one to initiate it." It turns out director Lu's pride doesn't allow him to be the one who's abandoned. She couldn't help but sigh. There are so many capable and beautiful women in the entertainment industry. Each one is better than me. You've long been unwilling to be tied down to just me, right? His words made Lu Feng misunderstand. So he was feeling insecure, thinking he wasn't good enough for me. Slowly moving closer. "Although many women throw themselves at me every day, you don't need to feel inferior. Let's pretend you never mentioned breaking up. Don't do it again. We can continue our relationship. I don't look down on you." These words made Lin Aishuan very angry. These past few years, he always acted superior in front of me. I felt like I wasn't his girlfriend, but his subordinate. Every day I was in a bad mood when I was with him. Today I must make things clear with him. The little wolf dog whined. "I miss sister. Do you miss me?" Lin Aishuan pushed away the scumbag's face. You don't look down on me? Well, I look down on you. At the party that day, I saw how close you were with Qin Li. Now the whole Ely media is gossiping about you too. You have no shame, but I do. Lu Feng desperately knocked on the window. It was Qin Li who said that Luo Fanxian you brought insisted I come find you. Lin Aishuan is beautiful and capable. Taking her out is a source of pride. He absolutely couldn't let her go. These words startled Lin Aishuan. That day at the party, after she discovered Lu Feng and Qin Li's ambiguous relationship, she had been drowning her sorrows in alcohol. Later, she took advantage of her drunken state and forced herself on her little brother. Thinking about it now, it all seemed too coincidental. Moreover, Luo Fanxuan's overly infatuated behavior towards her these past few days made her very suspicious that it was all arranged by Luo Fanxian. Lin Aishuan came back to her senses and heard the scumbag say, "So it's all a misunderstanding. We don't need to break up, right?" But Lu Feng's cheating was a fact, and she didn't want to serve this scumbag anymore. The young master didn't hear her response. The scumbag continued to justify, "That wasn't cheating. You're always busy with work. You don't have much time to accompany me. Men always have those needs, but my heart belongs to you." Lin Aishuan was furious. "Indeed, it's my fault for being too busy to realize how disgusting you are, you scumbag." The next second, she drove away. She quickly called Qin Li to inquire about discussing a new drama with director Lu. What Qin Li said was exactly the same as what the scumbag said. Now she confirmed it. It was Luo Fanxian who asked Qin Li to actively approach Lu Feng to discuss the script. Why did her little brother do this? Could it be that he had been planning something all along, wanted to get something from her? Meanwhile, Luo Fanxian was getting his hair done, constantly staring at his phone. He wondered what sister was doing now. Qin Li watched from the side. He checked his phone every 2 minutes. What was he thinking about? A few seconds later, he saw a call from sister. His gloomy mood immediately brightened up. He answered gently, "Of course I can. Wait for me." Qin Li was stunned by his behavior. Who was he talking to? He seemed so happy. It must be someone very important on the other end of the line. After finishing everything, he grabbed his clothes and turned to leave. Qin Li reminded him not to forget tomorrow morning's camping trip. She had already noticed. Xiaoxian's state had been a bit strange lately. Who was he going to see now? And why didn't he return to the apartment all night yesterday? Could it be that he's dating someone? Qin Li was shocked at this thought. She hoped she was overthinking it. This state of his absolutely cannot be known by President Lu. Just as she thought of President Lu, he called. A cold voice came through the phone. "How's Xiaoxian lately?" "President Lu has been quite busy with work recently. Xiaoxian just finished work and went to rest." President Lu emphasized, "Remember, report to me immediately if there's any change in his condition. Keep a close eye on him." Qin Li nodded. "Okay." With Luo Fanxuan's personality, how could she possibly keep an eye on him? Lu Keifu is Luo Fanxuan's father. At the same time, he's also the largest shareholder and boss of Ely Media Company. Between Luo Fanxian and President Lu, there seemed to be some kind of agreement. Strangely, Luo Fanxian was signed to the company by his father only after becoming famous on his own. Moreover, their relationship was so strained that they could only communicate through assistants. Half an hour later, Luo Fanxian arrived at his sister's house. He nuzzled against his sister. "I missed you, so I came as soon as I got your call." Lin Aishuan awkwardly pushed him away. "Mind the safe distance. Don't be clingy at the doorway." The little brother said playfully, "Then let's go inside and talk." Lin Aishuan felt a sense of panic. "Wait, I have something to ask you. That night at the party, did you tell Qin Li to find Director Lu?" His eyes lowered. Sister asking this means she must know something. Luo Fanxian sat down and admitted it. Lin Aishuan asked seriously, "Why did you have her find Lu Feng? You never intended to act in Lu Feng's film." The little brother nervously answered, "I did consider acting in his film. It's just that there wasn't a suitable role. Recently, haters were criticizing my acting skills. I wanted to do an art film to shut them up." Hearing his answer, Lin Aishuan fell into deep thought. A top celebrity, just to prove haters wrong, would act in an unknown director's art film? She continued asking, "Wasn't it you who deliberately had Qin Li approach Lu Feng to spread rumors about them? I saw Lu Feng cheating, so I got drunk and ended up with you." Hearing this, Luo Fanxian became displeased. He pulled his sister into his arms. "Playing dumb? When did you and director Lu get together?" Lin Aishuan was surprised. "You didn't know? How would I know? Her relationship with Lu Feng indeed wasn't public. Very few people knew about it. If Luo Fanxian didn't know, he couldn't have deliberately created rumors. Was she overthinking? The little wolf dog said sadly, so sister already has a boyfriend. Then what am I? Now you're suspecting me, wanting to push me away. That was just reasonable suspicion. Before Lin Aishuan could finish, her little brother pushed her onto the bed. Then how will sister make up for hurting my feelings? Lin Aishuan shyly asked. What do you want? The little brother whispered in her ear. If I say it, will sister agree? I want to sleep with sister tonight. Lin Aishuan was very helpless. Didn't we sleep together last night? The little brother acted spoiled again. Last night was last night. Tonight is tonight. Can we, sister? The one you love is a serial cheater. I can only use this method to make you see clearly, even if it's a lie. Lin Aishuan kept struggling. Luo Fanxian, we agreed to start from Ilay. The little brother was silent for a few seconds. Then he spoke, sister, don't think about Lu Feng anymore. He's not good enough for you. You have me now. She was moved. She sighed, hugged her little brother, and said, thank you. Actually, I'm fine now. Just then, they heard a knock on the door. They were stunned for a few seconds. It turned out to be Song Hang. Sister Xian, open the door quickly. I have good news to tell you. The little brother was annoyed. Do all your artists come to your house like this? Isn't this normal? I'm a manager, on call 24 hours. There's no such thing as rest time. She pushed her little brother into the bedroom. Just pretend you're asleep. Don't respond to him. Lin Aishuan gestured, no way. This is work. The little brother asked again. Is work more important or am I? He was losing patience. He shouted, you brat. Before she could finish speaking, the little brother kissed her. Only then did he calm down. The little brother smiled slightly. What I mean is, you can take a proper rest. Your health is important too. After saying that, he went back to the bedroom and hid. He thought about how health is important. It had been a long time since anyone said that to him. Lin Aishuan then hurriedly went to open the door. Song Heng, what's the matter? He excitedly hugged Lin Aishuan. Sister Xian, the director's team contacted me. They want me to participate in the show tomorrow. I'm so happy. Sister Xian, this must be thanks to you, right? Thank you. This way, Song Hang would gain more attention and popularity. Lin Aishuan was also happy. That's great. Just perform well. Let the audience see your musical talent. At this moment, he noticed something off about Lin Aishuan's face. He asked Sister Xian, why is your face so red? You're not sick, are you? She covered up her embarrassment. It's nothing. Maybe I just woke up and haven't adjusted yet. Song Hang understood that he had disturbed her rest and left immediately. Lin Aishuan excitedly ran to her little brother. She pinned him down. Thank you for helping Song Hang get the opportunity to be on Talented. The little brother frowned. This Song Hang participates in a show and gets so excited he rings his manager's doorbell. He spoke sincerely. It wasn't me. I hadn't even had the chance to mention this to the director's team. Lin Aishuan was confused. Then how did he get notified to participate in this show? Who knows? Your artist Song Hang must have a sponsor behind him. Lin Aishuan didn't believe this at all, because she had asked him why he wanted to be an artist. He said it was to earn money for his father's treatment. Song's father had been suffering from uremia for 2 years. The family's financial burden was on Song Hang's shoulders alone. He hadn't even graduated from university then. If he really knew any sponsors, he wouldn't need to take the path of being an artist. With his talent, he could have furthered his music studies and achieved greater heights. She pondered, who exactly helped Song Hang get the opportunity to be on the show? Sleeping so carelessly. Aren't you afraid I'll take advantage? If you don't wake up, I'm going to take advantage of you. Sister, opportunities for Talented aren't easy to come by. And the director's team notified Song Hang directly, not me, his manager. She suddenly noticed her little brother. Earlier, in her excitement, she had accidentally pulled open his shirt. The little brother smirked. His face quickly drew closer. What are you thinking about, sister? Looking at me like that, Lin Aishuan said shyly. Nothing. She hadn't looked closely before. This guy's body was really good. Sister must be thinking about me, right? What does sister want me to do? Whatever sister likes. You can order me anytime. After saying that, she wanted to kiss him. The next moment, Lin Aishuan pushed him away. Rationality. She was a qualified manager after all. In the end, she still ordered her little brother. You're getting too into character. Lin Aishuan saw he was angry. She immediately acted cute. You became a top star at such a young age. Do you also have a sugar daddy behind you? The little brother responded half-heartedly. Of course not. Lin Aishuan fell into deep thought. His reaction seemed so much like he was trying to cover something up. No sugar daddy. Could it be a sugar mommy? Did I accidentally become a rival to some rich older woman? The little brother was exasperated. I'm really impressed by your imagination. It's late. I'm going to shower first. A few minutes later, the little brother came came out from the shower. He saw that his sister had fallen asleep. He couldn't help but sigh. Her sleeping posture is still so bad. It hasn't changed at all. The next second, he started to adjust her clothes, seeing her sleeping so deeply, with her clothes so exposed. The little brother's face immediately turned red, sleeping so carelessly. Aren't you afraid I'll take advantage? So trusting. Her appearance made him both happy and angry. He slowly leaned closer. If you don't wake up, I'm going to take advantage of you. The next moment, Lin Aishuan hugged him. What are you waiting for? You need to step up, kid. The little brother felt a sense of panic. Soon he heard her speak again. Song Hang, perform well on the show. Your wish has come true. I'll make money too. The little brother then realized she was sleep-talking. He secretly kissed her. Good night, my money-loving sister. The next day, Lin Aishuan woke up. She realized she had accidentally fallen asleep yesterday. She couldn't help but reach out to touch her little brother's cheek, slowly moving downward. Such a handsome man. Now he belongs to me. It doesn't feel quite real. As Lin Aishuan touched him like this, the little brother quickly woke up. He sat up and said shyly, I waited for so long. You only touched this far? Lin Aishuan was startled. This kid was actually awake already. Stop messing around and get up quickly. Next time I'll take you to a breakfast stall to buy custard buns. The custard buns there are huge. They're about the same size as your cup size. Lin Aishuan immediately tidied up her clothes. Because today was Song Hang's first day recording Talented, the little brother brought over some bread at this time. Sister, eat breakfast before going to work. If you're in a hurry, eat this first. It's filling. He had prepared this. This big star even prepares breakfast himself. Lin Aishuan looked closely. It was actually a custard bun. He held the custard bun, his face extremely unpleasant, recalling what the little brother had said before. So it's only a B cup. No wonder I thought it was about the same size as the custard buns from the breakfast shop. Lin Aishuan wanted to crush the custard bun. So in his eyes, her cup size was this small. This was simply insulting. The little brother watched this action, very confused. Sister, custard buns are for eating. Lin Aishuan took a slice of toast and was about to leave. But the little brother grabbed her arm. Sister, wait. The next second, he kissed his sister's forehead, kindly reminding her, be careful on the road. Don't rush. Lin Aishuan blushed. Her heart was pounding. The little brother looked pitiful, seeking comfort. Sister only cares about Song Hang. I'm jealous. Lin Aishuan had no patience to play with him anymore. She shouted, hurry up and leave. Do you want to be late? Several minutes later, at the backstage of the gifted program, the director angrily scolded them. Why are you so late? You're not that famous, but you have such big egos. Luo Fanxian is a superstar, yet he arrived early. Learn from him. Lin Aishuan could only humbly reply, yes, yes. You're absolutely right, director. We'll definitely come earlier next time. We'll definitely come earlier next time. Song Hang frowned. Sister Xian, we weren't even late. Why is he scolding us? Lin Aishuan explained to him, this industry is like this. When you're famous, everyone flatters you. When you're unknown, people can find fault in anything. If you're really upset, just do well in the competition. When you become famous, I'll benefit from your success. Song Hang smiled. I understand. I'll definitely try to get a good ranking. In the future, you won't have to put up with people's attitudes. Lin Aishuan adjusted his collar. Do your best. Luo Fanxian watched from the side as his sister adjusted Song Hang's collar. His face immediately darkened. Not long after, Lin Aishuan received a message from her brother. Sister, you've never adjusted my collar. Lin Aishuan then turned to look at her brother. This kid had the nerve to be angry. Soon, Luo Fanxian received a message from his sister. Your heart is even smaller than a custard bun. He scratched his head. What does that mean? Why compare it to a custard bun? He pondered, holding his chin. Could it be about that time? No wonder she squeezed the custard bun so hard this morning. So sister cares about this. How cute. Everyone saw Luo Fanxian smiling. They thought, so Luo Fanxian can smile like this. It's so attractive. At this time, the director came over. Xiao Xian, at the start of the show, you'll do a street dance to warm up. Then for the fifth act, Song Hang will play the piano, and you'll do a slow dance. Luo Fanxian thought for a moment. Song Hang plays the piano, I dance. Who will even care what Song Hang is doing? His assistant helped him adjust his clothes, whispering, this is Sister Qin, Li's arrangement. Sister Qin, Li won't let you down. Luo Fanchuan's frown deepened. Qin Li certainly won't let me down, but she'll bury Song Hang. So he walked up to his sister. Sister Xian, what's Song Hang's program today? Just playing the piano? She nodded. Yes, he's only playing the piano today. We'll arrange for him to sing after he enters the finals. Song Hang has a great voice. His singing will definitely amaze everyone. Luo Fanxian glanced at him. Let him sing today. What if he doesn't even make it to the finals? Hearing this, Song Hang got very angry. I may not be as famous as you, but I'm not so bad that I can't even pass the preliminaries. You know you're not as famous as me. If you play the piano while I dance, will the audience even look at you? Song Hang became even more furious. He wanted to continue arguing, but Lin Aishuan stopped him. Wait, are you saying the director arranged for you to be on stage with Song Hang? That's all I can hint at. I don't like Song Hang, but I dislike disappointing you even more, sister. Lin Aishuan's heart started pounding for him again. She realized he was trying to help her. Song Hang was very unhappy. Sister Xian, you don't need to listen to Luo Fanxian. Even if he dances beside me, I won't necessarily be eliminated. Lin Aishuan looked at him as he left. He's the morning star now. Too dazzling. We can't take risks. Lin Aishuan turned back and patted his shoulder. Gifted requires contestants to give an even more amazing performance in the finals than in the preliminaries. Listen to me. I have a plan. Song Hang nodded. All right, I'll do as you say. Suddenly, Lin Aishuan's phone dinged. It was a message from her brother. Sister, don't be angry anymore. Next time I'll take you to a breakfast stall to buy custard buns. Their custard buns are huge, almost as big as your cup size. Lin Aishuan breathed a sigh of relief. Is this guy trying to comfort me? But this feeling is wonderful. For the first time, I feel like I can touch someone's heart even in a hurried crowd. The younger brother helps his rival for his sister's happiness. The girlfriend prepares a mysterious gift to thank him, but the brother just wants to play cards with his sister. The gifted stage performance is in full swing. Luo Fanxian truly deserves to be a top star. As soon as he appears, fans scream wildly for him. Xian Xian, I love you. Lin Aishuan, watching from backstage, can see that his stamina is really impressive. No wonder Lin Aishuan was exhausted that night. Other performances are also underway. Next is the fifth act. Song Hang performs piano and singing, while Luo Fanxian dances. Seeing Luo Fanxian on stage again, fans go crazy screaming for him. Great! Xian Xian has another performance. Lin Aishuan cheers for Song Hang backstage, while Qin Li secretly rejoices that Luo Fanxian will outshine him. Xiao Xian will always be Ili Media's only pillar. Meanwhile, the melodious piano music begins, but Luo Fanxian stands motionless on stage. Song Hang's voice is heavenly. Many people are willing to cheer wildly for him, even some of Luo Fanchuan's fans. Qin Li, who's switching sides, sees that Song Hang is about to overshadow Luo Fanxian. She starts to worry inside. In the latter half of the song, Luo Fanxian begins to dance. Although his dance perfectly matches the music, to Qin Li, it's just accompanying Song Hang. Qin Li is extremely angry. Lin Aishuan knows he's deliberately helping Song Hang, so this was his plan from the beginning. Thank you, Xiao Xian. After it ends, Qin Li keeps following Luo Fanxian, questioning him. What were you thinking? Song Hang has made it to the finals. Don't you know that in this industry, monopoly maximizes profits? At this moment, Song Hang excitedly hugs Lin Aishuan. Luo Fanxian happens to see this scene. Sister Xian, I made it to the finals. I didn't let you down. Song Hang's love for Lin Aishuan is overflowing. Luo Fanxian, standing nearby, is already jealous. Sister, don't smile at him so brightly. That Song Hang has impure thoughts about you. Meanwhile, Qin Li is still questioning him. Luo Fanxian replies arrogantly. So what if he made it to the finals? I just disdain using such methods. I'll still defeat him in the finals, because he wants his sister to see his true talent. At this time, Luo Fanxian receives a message from his sister. Thank you for today. Can you come to my place tonight? Now Luo Fanxian is extremely happy. He's looking forward to what this mysterious gift might be. That evening, Luo Fanxian happily arrives at his sister's home. To his great surprise, the mysterious gift turns out to be a hot pot that she personally cooked. Luo Fanxian grabs his sister's hand and pulls her into his arms. Sister, in our line of work, we can't eat too much. Can we do something else instead? As he spoke, his hand was already crawling up Lin Aishuan's back. Lin Aishuan was startled. You had such a big workload today. How do you still have energy? The little brother smirked. As long as sister wants, I'm always ready to serve. The little puppy just wanted to cuddle with his sister, but he got beaten up for it. The little brother even felt wronged. Sister only cared about sending off guests today, barely paid attention to me. In the end, there's no compensation at all. Lin Aishuan sighed. He seemed so proper at work. How did he become a different person with her? She softened and fed her brother a bite. How is it? Tasty. This taste feels so familiar and nostalgic, because when he was little, he had eaten his sister's cooking. She even told him back then, if you're hungry, come find sister. Sister will cook for you. He nodded blankly, and unexpectedly, after so many years, sister's cooking hasn't changed at all. Lin Aishuan suddenly said seriously, will you teach Song Hang how to dance? Hearing this, the little brother was stunned for a few seconds. His face immediately darkened. Why does it have to be me, sister? Can't you find someone else? So this whole meal she prepared was for Song Hang. He had misunderstood. Lin Aishuan asked innocently, you're not eating anymore? I'm consciously resisting bribery. Hearing this, Lin Aishuan laughed and then kissed him. Was he sure he could resist? The little brother instinctively turned his head away. He had grown up, daring to ignore his sister. To thank him, Lin Aishuan kissed him again. The little brother desperately hugged his sister tight, kissing passionately. Sister could go this far for Song Hang. Lin Aishuan finally sensed something was off. This kiss was different from before. Hot, as if devouring him. She felt she couldn't breathe. She pushed her little brother away forcefully. The little brother looked somewhat disappointed. Sister, if you want to bribe me, this isn't enough, right? Then he slowly moved down her neck until he reached her chest. Lin Aishuan pushed him away again. I'm thanking you. As for teaching Song Hang to dance, I think your dancing is recognized as the best in the industry. If you teach him, I'll be at ease. He's my artist. Managers all want their artists to be famous. The little brother said seriously, if sister is doing this for money, you don't need to go through artists at all. All the money I earn is yours. If $500,000 a month for pocket money isn't enough, I can stay at home. Wouldn't it be good for sister to be my woman without worries? He originally didn't believe there was such a thing as eternal, unchanging love in this world. But his little brother's feelings were as pure as fire and just as passionate. Perhaps she should be more honest with him too. Sister stroked his little face gently. Xiaoxian, what I want is my own career. I have my own dreams and pursuits. The top star little brother agrees to teach his love rival to dance. But the reward he wants is to bite his sister once, leaving his exclusive mark. They're both participating in the competition now. With extraordinary talents, they are indeed competitors. It's normal that he doesn't want to teach him. Lin Aishuan could only find someone else. In the next moment, he grabbed his sister's hand. He was wrong. Actually, what the little brother cared about wasn't this. What he cared about was that she valued Song Hang too much. But if he teaches Song Hang to dance, he can also see his sister every day. In the end, the little brother compromised and agreed, but he had to charge some tuition. Then he slowly approached his sister's neck. He bit a red mark on her neck. Sister asked, what if people see the mark? Not just today, but during the entire time he's teaching Song Hang to dance, he wants to leave marks. Does sister accept this tuition? The way Song Hang looks at sister, he cares about it a lot. It's the same look as his. Leaving marks is the only way to let Song Hang know sister already belongs to someone else. Lin Aishuan asked innocently why it had to be this kind of tuition. The little brother immediately acted childishly. If sister doesn't like it, forget it. I don't want to teach him anyway. Lin Aishuan didn't want to miss this opportunity, so she had to agree. The little brother continued to be naughty. Then sister should pay some more in advance. Sister shyly said, be gentler this time. The little brother's lips slowly approached sister's lips. They immediately shared a passionate kiss. That evening at Ely Media, Lin Aishuan looked at Song Hang. There's still a month until the talent grand final. During this time, Luo Fanxian will give you special dance training. Song Hang looked at Luo Fanxian in surprise. It was said his schedule was booked until next year. He was actually willing to spend time teaching him. The next second, he enthusiastically greeted, hello, teacher Luo. I didn't expect you to be the one teaching me. Luo Fanchuan's face darkened. I don't want to either. Earlier, he accidentally overheard a reporter interviewing Song Hang. Song Hang, what type of girl do you like? He answered, I like girls a few years older than me. Coincidentally, Luo Fanxian also likes older women. The atmosphere was very quiet. Song Hang felt extremely awkward. He didn't want to teach. Then why did he come? Because he was forced by beauty. Lin Aishuan forced them to reach an agreement. Lin Aishuan quietly watched them from behind. They only practiced for an hour, but Song Hang's progress was faster than 4 hours in dance class. Learning from the best really is twice the result with half the effort. Xiao Xian, who was previously unwilling, actually called out seriously. He didn't slack off at all, saying it's not because they're competition rivals that he's unwilling to teach Song Hang. Could it be that he's jealous? Lin Aishuan suddenly understood. She looked at him shyly. She whispered to her little brother, Silly, you're my boyfriend. The little brother turned his head, stunned for a few seconds. His heart was pounding. At this moment, he was naturally delighted. Who knew the little puppy would also get jealous? He pinned his sister against the wall. Domineering, he kissed her fiercely. Luo Fanxian teaching his love rival to dance ended for today. But Song Hang said he could continue learning. The little brothers sat exhausted on the sofa. Lin Aishuan offered attentively, Teacher Luo, you've worked hard. Have some water. The little brother took advantage to act spoiled. My shoulders are sore too. While sister was massaging his shoulders, the little brother said again, my legs also seem a bit uncomfortable. Lin Aishuan could only endure her temper and massage him very forcefully. That's enough. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Song Hang watched, feeling very uneasy. Xianxian's sister was really going through so much for him. Unconsciously, he squatted down. Teacher Luo, let me massage your legs. Luo Fanxian was startled. What are you doing? Aren't your legs uncomfortable? Luo Fanxian pouted. That's none of your business. Don't touch me. People in the industry say Luo Fanxian never puts on airs. But in his eyes, that's nonsense. You mean you definitely want Sister Xian to massage your feet? You can order me around, but don't order my manager around. Luo Fanxian confronted him. What do you mean by his manager? It's none of your business if I want to. The two of them glared at each other fiercely. Seeing this, Lin Aishuan quickly pushed them apart. All right, stop it. It's getting late. Song Hang, let me take you home. At this moment, the little brother spoke up, saying he wanted to go along too. His fierce gaze met Song Hang's eyes again. Spending time alone with my girlfriend? Dream on. Lin Aishuan had to compromise. All right, let's go together then. About 10 minutes later, they arrived at Song Hang's apartment. He frowned. Teacher Luo, can I talk to you privately for a moment? Luo Fanxian also had something to say to him, so he agreed readily. Then the two of them got out of the car together. Lin Aishuan was very worried. What if these two start fighting again? Teacher Luo, I'm very grateful to you this time, but if you have any demands, come to me. Don't give Xian a hard time. Sister, okay? Luo Fanxian was extremely angry hearing this. Who are you to say such things? What is Xian's sister to you? Xian's sister is my manager. I have an obligation to protect her. Song Hang said this with some shyness. Luo Fanxian snorted coldly. He bluntly told him, sorry, you have no obligation to protect someone else's girlfriend. Song Hang was stunned to hear this. Luo Fanxian warned him, don't think I don't know your feelings for her. Please stay away from her. She's not someone you can covet. His voice trembled a bit. When did you two start? On his birthday night. Song Hang suddenly realized. So it was that night. He had always wanted to wait until he had some achievements before confessing to Xian's sister. He didn't expect it was already too late. At this moment, he had gone mad. Someone like you doesn't lack women. Besides, Xian's sister is older than you. Are you serious about Xian's sister? Do you think Xian's sister will believe you? These few sentences successfully angered Luo Fanxian. He almost hit him. Who do you think you are? How dare you question my feelings? Song Hang continued to provoke. As you guessed, I like Xian's sister. If you dare to treat her badly, I won't let you off. Luo Fanchuan's brows furrowed deeply. Don't worry, I won't give you such an opportunity. After returning home, the little brother said nothing. He just held his sister's hand. He domineeringly pinned her against the wall and gave her a passionate kiss. He refused to let go of the sister in his arms, as if afraid she would run away. He thought of Song Hang's words. Do you think Xian's sister will believe you? He kissed her more forcefully. They separated only after a few minutes. Lin Aishuan asked. What's wrong with you? The little puppy is really shameless, actually wanting kisses every day. The little brother said sadly, Sister, don't you believe me either? The entertainment industry is a big dive at, and I'm younger than you. So you also think I'm not serious about you? Sister, do you believe in my feelings? Lin Aishuan was stunned for a few seconds. She stroked his little face. To be honest, I didn't believe it at first. I wasn't sure if our future would definitely be perfect. But a perfect relationship is created by two people. On that birthday night, I decided to try and believe. In his dictionary, running away was never a solution to problems. Facing them was. He should face his little brother's feelings directly and choose to believe him. The little brother was touched. He hugged his sister tightly. Thank you. I'm so glad I found you. Lin Aishuan asked what he had talked about with Song Hang tonight that made him come back so angry. The little brother answered directly. I told him about our relationship. Now we don't have to hide it from him anymore. Lin Aishuan suddenly felt a lot of pressure. She was stunned. Didn't we agree not to go public? The little brother grinned. I didn't go public. Song Hang is your artist. For his own benefit, he'll keep our secret. Maybe one day, he can even help cover for us. Lin Aishuan thought about it. It did make sense. Besides, for the next month, the little brother would be giving Song Hang dance lessons. Even if they didn't say anything, Song Hang would definitely notice. Finally, she discussed with her little brother. Let's find a time to treat Song Hang to a meal. After all, we'll need him to keep our secret from now on. Seeing her little brother agree, she quickly urged him to go home. The little brother put on a pitiful expression. It's so late. Can't I stay over? Lin Aishuan shut him out without another word. The little brother had stayed over for several days in a row. He was so thick-skinned, still wanting to stay. Treating Song Hang to a meal would be a good chance to make him face reality. Luo Fanxian would never be soft on a love rival. No one could covet his sister. Meanwhile, Song Hang sat on his bed, worried. Suddenly, he received a text from Xian Xian's sister. Song Hang, don't tell anyone about me and Xiao Xian, especially Xiao Yu. He can't keep his mouth shut. We'll treat you to a meal another day. Song Hang's face was bitter. Xian Xian's sister was really with Luo Fanxian. Han Dong and Han Shi, those two little rascals, were playing games like their lives depended on it. Suddenly, they noticed Song Hang behind them. Seeing his expression, he must have been rejected in love. They couldn't help but ask, did Xian Xian reject you? Song Hang was shocked. They actually knew. In fact, even a blind person could see he had feelings for Xian Xian's sister. Xiao Yu also knew. Song Hang felt like he was a joke. They all saw it, except for him. He thought she would dislike him for being young. He never expected Luo Fanxian to be even younger. If he had confessed earlier, would he be her boyfriend now? Luo Fanxian was so popular, he might not be faithful to Xian Xian's sister forever. But he was different. In his heart, there was only Xian Xian. As long as he stayed by her side, he would surely get a chance. A man gave Sweetheart a bunch of photos. He looked at them. They were photos of his stepmother's toy boy arguing with Luo Fanxian. Sweetheart was incredulous. The toy boy his stepmother kept actually knew his family. He originally wanted to take photos of his stepmother and Song Hang to show his father what kind of wife he married. He didn't expect Song Hang to dare argue with his family's Xian Xian, so he posted them online, publicly shaming Song Hang. The next day, Lin Aishuan was woken up by a phone call. She sat up abruptly and realized that last night when they were alone together, they had actually argued, and it was now public online. Luo Fanxian had many fans. They were all cursing Song Hang. She realized this was bad. Luo Fanxian's fans would definitely block Song Hang at the company entrance. The little puppy was straight. How could sister make him form a CP with another man? As his girlfriend, wouldn't her conscience hurt? Many anti-fans surrounded Song Hang's apartment, shouting loudly, demanding he apologize to Luo Fanxian. At this moment, Lin Aishuan rushed over. It seemed taking Song Hang away wouldn't be an easy task. Suddenly, Song Hang ran out. A group of anti-fans stirred restlessly. He lowered his hat brim and ran forward desperately. At this moment, Lin Aishuan rushed over. She ran alongside her artist to escape. The anti-fans chased frantically behind them. Luo Fanxian also arrived at the scene. The anti-fans stopped chasing and gathered around their idol. They asked Xian Xian, "Why are you here?" "My friend lives nearby. I came to pick him up for work." The fans heard this and immediately understood. The friend he referred to was actually Song Hang. But hadn't they argued? The video was even trending. Luo Fanxian explained, "That was just us joking around. Couldn't you tell?" He then walked over to Song Hang, very enthusiastically. "Let's go." Song Hang was confused. Could he really be this kind? Only Lin Aishuan knew that Luo Fanxian had come to help Song hang out of this situation. It was for his own sake. The fans were all excited, shipping this CP hard. This effect was really unexpected. In the car, the two showed hostility. Luo Fanxian pouted. Next time something like this happens, react faster. Don't drag sister down. Song Hang was extremely cold. Who asked for your meddling? I had my own way to solve it. Lin Aishuan was helpless. You two ancestors, can you be a bit friendlier? You're from the same company after all. They said in unison. Who wants that bad luck? At least they were in sync at this moment. Their CP potential was good. Forming a CP wouldn't be bad. This incident reached President Han's ears. He criticized them both. Qin Li, on the other hand, blamed everything on Song Hang. Lin Aishuan had to open her phone to show him. This wasn't necessarily a bad thing. The popularity of the Luo Song CP was very high online. It was a good opportunity for hype. In recent years, fans have been more into this kind of CP. Ever since that Xinxia drama became popular, double male leads have been highly sought after. I've also been looking for a chance to cultivate such a CP in our company to gain more traffic. President Han thought for a moment. This method was indeed very good. Qin Li frowned. Even if Xiao Xian needs to form a CP, it shouldn't be with Song Hang. It should be with someone of similar status to maximize commercial value. I'm familiar with the manager at Tianjin Media. We've been discussing pairing him with their top male star for a CP. Who doesn't want to share the CP market? How dare Lin Aishuan come and interfere? President Han rubbed his chin. Tianjin Media's position in the industry was even higher than Ely Media. This proposal wasn't bad either. Lin Aishuan naturally disagreed. Xiao Xian's status is unmatched now. Why should we do others' work for them? Finding an artist from our own company keeps the benefits in-house. Qin Li shouted, cooperating with Tianjin Media will bring more benefits than drawbacks. President Han smiled. You're both capable managers. I support anything that can bring benefits to the company. Whoever shows results first will get the company's resources first. This old fox President Han just wanted to watch from the sidelines and reap the benefits. As they left, Qin Li warned, stop having designs on my Xiao Xian. Lin Aishuan watched her retreating figure. We'll see if your plans have a chance to succeed. That night, Luo Fanxian returned home furiously. I'm straight. Making me form a CP with a man. As my girlfriend, doesn't your conscience hurt? His sister smiled and said, you're pure steel. Straight as an arrow. I don't doubt it at all. But even if you don't pair up with Song Hang, the company will make you form a CP with Gu Yuan from Tianjin Media. Gu Yuan? That male star who likes heavy makeup and slick back hair. The younger brother thought about it and shuddered. He'd rather die than form a CP with him. His sister stuck out her tongue and said, so you see, Song Hang is more suitable. His sister was actually making the little puppy form a CP with his rival. She had her own agenda. This way, he could secretly get intimate every day. Since the company made this decision, it seemed he couldn't escape it. Better to work with Song Hang than Gu Yuan. Plus, he could keep an eye on Song Hang. As his sister's artist, he could openly stick with her every day. Lin Aishuan suddenly hugged his neck and admitted she had her own motives. After all, I'm not your manager. We can't interact at the company. If you work with Song Hang, we'll be able to see each other often at work. The brother finally understood his sister's intentions. He slowly leaned in and gave her a passionate kiss. The following scene is not suitable for children, so it has been skipped for you. Another morning. Today, the show team had Song Hang and Luo Fanxian rehearsing together. Cameras would be following them the whole time. Song Hang brought his cat along. He was about to go rehearse, so he asked Sister Xian to look after it. Actually, Lin Aishuan really liked cats too. She was playing with the kitty. If Xiao Xian wasn't afraid of cats, she would have liked to keep one. If Xiao Xian knew that most of the stray cats in his neighborhood were fattened up by him, wouldn't that be even more embarrassing? Just thinking about it was funny. At this moment, she received a call from the scumbag Lu phone. Focused solely on talking to him, she didn't notice the cat had disappeared. When she hung up, she realized the cat was gone. She looked around frantically, searching for traces of the cat. In the rehearsal room, the two were diligently practicing their dance. Feeling too tired, they took a break. Luo Fanxian felt something tickling his foot and instinctively looked down. It was actually a cat. He was so scared that goosebumps covered his entire body. The next second, he lunged towards Song Hang's body. Lin Aishuan hurriedly ran to the training room. She saw a shocking scene. Two grown men hugging each other. Lin Aishuan and the staff couldn't help but laugh. Fans edited a video of the two practicing dance and posted it online. It instantly went viral. After seeing the video, Qin Li's face turned black with anger. With things blowing up online like this, how could she arrange for Luo Fanxian to form a CP with Gu Yuan? This must have been Lin Aishuan's scheme. That woman would stop at nothing to challenge her. After returning home, Lin Aishuan watched the fan-edited video of their interactions and couldn't help but laugh. It was simply too beautiful. Even she almost believed they were in love. The younger brother angrily snatched away the phone, watching his boyfriend hugging another man. What kind of special fetish was this? The younger brother was also shocked after seeing it. Were fans taste this intense nowadays? The little puppy couldn't help but push his sister down onto the bed. He wanted to rehearse a bed scene with her, to practice his technique. Luo Fanxian was shocked when he saw the fan-edited video. Fans these days are truly terrifying. Lin Aishuan just smiled. It's just fans entertaining themselves. Don't take it to heart. She patted his head. Didn't you want to develop your acting career? Consider this as getting used to it. Practice your acting skills first. Luo Fanxian seemed to think of something. The next moment, he pushed his sister down onto the bed, supporting himself above her. Lin Aishuan's face turned bright red. She was embarrassed. The brother caressed her cheek. Sister, that scene in the video just now looked like a bed scene, right? Why don't you help me rehearse it? Let me practice my acting skills properly. Lin Aishuan's heart was pounding. She couldn't take it anymore and quickly changed the subject. Have you ever thought about treating your cat phobia? The brother shook his head. It's incurable. Sister was overjoyed. The best way to overcome fear is to face it. Let's get a cat. The brother absolutely refused. The naughty sister secretly laughed. Seeing him like this made her want to tease him even more. A few days later, Luo Fanxian received a call from his sister asking him to come over tonight. She had prepared a gift for him. At least sister had a conscience. It wasn't in vain that he cooperated with Songhang to create buzz these past 2 days. That evening, the brother arrived at his sister's home. Suddenly, he was startled. He heard a cat's meow. He remembered his sister didn't have a cat. It must be his imagination. He forced himself to look back, fighting his fear. To his surprise, he saw his sister wearing a cat costume. She looked extremely cute. The brother was pleasantly surprised. Sister, what are you doing? Look how cute this little kitty is. Sister walked towards him step by step. The brother kept backing away. Sister smiled seductively and said gently, "Don't worry, I won't bite." The brother couldn't believe this was the gift from his sister. Sister asked him to touch the cat ears, saying it could help treat his cat phobia. The brother looked at her a bit embarrassed, his Adam's apple bobbing. He slowly reached out to touch the ears. Lin Aishuan's eyes lit up. She placed his hand directly on her cat ears. The brother was instantly stunned. He had an indescribable feeling. Sister asked coyly, soft and fluffy, right? Does it feel good? She made a cute expression. Luo Fanxuan's nerves suddenly snapped. He immediately ran to the room. Lin Aishuan was exasperated. Is it really that scary? The brother's face turned shy. His heart kept pounding. He found it strange. This feeling wasn't like fear. This itchy, uncomfortable feeling, it seemed more like uncontrollable desire. Lin Aishuan knocked on the door. Are you okay? The brother said in a low voice, Don't come in. The little wolf pup actually wanted to sleep hugging his sister every day. Lin Aishuan couldn't understand. Why was his reaction even more exaggerated than seeing a real cat? Was her cat costume really that scary? Luo Fanxian was still hiding in the room. The next second, he heard his sister say, Then I'll go buy some snacks. I'll sleep in the living room tonight. The brother immediately opened the door. You can't go out dressed like that. Sister looked at him with a puzzled expression. The brother was too embarrassed to say, I can accept it. For treatment, can I sleep hugging you tonight? Lin Aishuan could only reluctantly agree. But you have to hug me while I'm wearing this outfit? Okay. Surprisingly, the brother obediently hugged his sister to sleep. He didn't do anything else. Sister asked him about that time when he was little and Mom locked him outside. Did the cats attack you? No, they didn't. They just kept howling around me. Their eyes were glowing. Lin Aishuan felt that he wasn't actually afraid of cats. It was just the fear of abandonment associated with cats. As long as cats appeared in happy scenes for him, with enough repetition, the connection between cats and fear would weaken. Over time, he'd be cured. She quickly asked her brother, What makes you happiest? Let's do more of that. We should do it more often. The brother's face turned red when he heard this. He looked down at his sister. His face became bright red. Sister, you should know what that is. Sister finally realized and became extremely embarrassed. She quickly buried her face in her brother's chest. The brother was truly seductive. He whispered in her ear, If this is the method, I'm willing to cooperate with sister's treatment every day. I think I'll be cured very soon. Sister pushed him away. Don't worry, I'll definitely find other ways to cure you. Another day in the rehearsal room, fans came to watch. They cheered. Xian is teaching Song Hang to dance. Ah, he's such a wife-doting maniac. Xuan's smile is so gentle. He's not that gentle with Song Hang, though. Lin Aishuan smiled behind them. These past 2 days, although Xiao Xian was reluctant to hype the CP with Song Hang privately, he was very cooperative at work. This guy was indeed very professional. When fans asked Song Hang, "Is Xian really good to you? Tell us something," she realized that Song Hang had always been resistant to forming a CP with Xiao Xian. He had never actively cooperated. If it weren't for fans' own imagination about this awkward beast, this CP wouldn't even be possible. Xia Yishuan patted his shoulder. "You can go back first. I'll handle the aftermath." A staff member carrying props accidentally bumped into Lin Aishuan. The prop immediately fell to the ground. Lin Aishuan kindly helped pick it up, but a snake prop went missing. The staff member asked her to check her body. She was most afraid of snakes. Hearing the word snake, she immediately became terrified. Luo Fanxian noticed something was wrong with his sister. He went over to support her and politely said, "I have something to discuss with her. We'll go first." Just like that, he took his sister to a private break room. He even locked the door. "You're most afraid of snakes. Quickly take off your clothes." "Don't worry, I've locked the door." Lin Aishuan stammered. Here, although they had done it once before, that was an accident after all. Doing it now would be too awkward. The brother saw her expression and understood. She was embarrassed about him seeing. He turned his head away. "I won't look. You check yourself." The brother heard rustling sounds. He swallowed hard, forcing himself to control his urges. Unexpectedly, there was a mirror on the side that reflected everything. The brother couldn't help but look up, seeing everything he wanted to see. Sister was seriously changing her clothes. She didn't expect the little puppy behind her to be peeking. He couldn't help but recall her shy expression that night. It was truly irresistible. At this moment, she finally couldn't control herself. If she kept looking, something would happen. Suddenly, she heard her sister scream. She immediately turned to look. Lin Aishuan's expression, her voice, her figure, it was incredibly seductive. "Did that little snake crawl onto my back? Quick, help me check." He blushed furiously. "Lie down on the table. I'll take a look." Lin Aishuan lay on the table. The brother slowly approached her. He lifted her hair from behind. Her fair, delicate skin was exposed before him. The brother's heart was pounding, but he still managed to control himself. He slowly pulled back her shirt. The next moment, he was stunned. It turned out to be her metal hair accessory that had fallen on her back. The sister looked pitiful. "Did you see it?" The brother chuckled secretly. "To be so afraid of snakes. I didn't know sister had such an adorable side. It makes one want to tease her." The brother's lips curled into a smile. "It seems to be real." The sister panicked completely. "Please take it away quickly." The brother whispered in her ear. "If you're asking for a favor, you should have the right attitude." She finally understood. The brother was a devil. His usual gentleness and obedience were all an act. "Luo Fanxian, you're taking advantage of me." The brother picked up the metal hair accessory. She was terrified. "I was wrong. I'll give you anything you want." Luo Fanxian only ever wanted one person. He finally spoke calmly. "Then I want to go to sister's house tonight." Lin Aishuan nodded frantically. "Okay." The brother directly acted shamelessly. "And I want to sleep while hugging you." She continued nodding. "Okay. Everything's okay." The brother threw the hair accessory on the ground. "All right, I've taken it off." The sister fearfully hugged him. "Why did you throw it? It might crawl around. What should we do?" "Quickly take it away." The brother gently patted her head. "Don't be afraid. Look carefully at what it is." When she saw it, she was dumbfounded. "My hair accessory? Where's the snake?" The brother smiled. "I never said it was a snake." The sister got angry. "Luo Fanxian, you tricked me." The brother finally couldn't hold back. He grabbed her hands and pinned them on the table. He teased her. "It's rare to see sister's adorable side. I couldn't resist. Besides, last time sister bullied me wearing a cat costume. Am I not allowed to bully you back?" Lin Aishuan's pouty face was so cute. "You're really taking advantage of the situation." She thought about scaring him with a cat next time. The brother slowly leaned closer to his sister. "Are you thinking of something naughty?" The sister turned her head away. "No." The brother's gaze moved downward. He saw her voluptuous figure. He had naughty thoughts about his sister. The sister warned him to calm down, but now he couldn't calm down at all. Just then, there was a knock on the door. The brother froze in place. Who the hell ruined his moment? A staff member came to apologize. "We found our prop snake. Sorry about earlier." Lin Aishuan waved her hand. She didn't blame him. She was very curious about this secret. Even Lu Feng, who grew up with her, didn't know. She asked, "How did you know I'm afraid of snakes?" The brother answered evasively. "Aren't all girls afraid of snakes?" She pondered. That's not necessarily true. There are plenty of girls who love reptile pets. She and he had only known each other for a few months. Why did she always feel like he knew her so well? The little puppy peeking at his sister was one thing, but to take advantage of the situation and cause trouble was another. At this moment, she suddenly received a call from Lin's mother. The anxious voice asked, "What's going on between you and Lu Feng? He called me yesterday asking for your address." I said I didn't know. Then he asked if I agreed to your breakup. She had just bought her apartment this year and hadn't had a chance to tell Lu Feng before they broke up. So Lu Feng probably wanted to know her address through his mom. She honestly replied that they had broken up. "Mom, don't worry about him. Do you want to come visit me this weekend?" The little brother was overjoyed hearing this, thinking sister was finally going to introduce him to her parents. Lin Aishuan checked her schedule. She had an announcement this weekend. Looks like meeting the parents won't happen. The little brother said he could take time off to meet his future mother-in-law. Her mom had always hoped she would marry and have children soon. Breaking up with Lu Feng had already disappointed her mom. If she knew she was now with a male celebrity 5 years younger, she'd probably be even more worried. They'll find a suitable opportunity to meet in the future. Lin Aishuan deliberately changed the subject. What did I tell you before? Being a diva will make your future path narrower. Be good and work hard. The little brother suddenly leaned in close. I need to work hard because I still have to support sister. Lin Aishuan's heart raced hearing this. That's not what I meant. Go get to work now. Meanwhile, Qin Li received a call from Director Han. The trend of shipping CPs is even stronger now. Let's put Xiao Xian and Gu Yuan's collaboration on hold for now. He was furious. Damn Lin Aishuan, her methods are ruthless. She's really enjoying herself this time. Just then, his assistant told him that Xiao Xian had a die-hard fan who strongly opposed the Luo Song CP, saying Song Heng wasn't worthy. Qin Li took the phone and looked. It was Sweetheart. He was a big fan who had organized several support events. His influence was not small. Coincidentally, he had left his phone number before. He specially made a call to Sweetheart. Sweetheart kept complaining that Xian could be paired with anyone but Song Heng. Song Heng had a sugar mommy and claimed to like older women. He must also have an unclear relationship with his manager. How could he be worthy of forming a CP with our Xian? Qin Li sighed. What can we do? The Luo Song CP is the company's decision. He suddenly thought of something. I have an idea. As long as Sister Qin Li gives me a chance to get close to them. Qin Li agreed. The finals of Born with Talent would attract a lot of attention. If Song Heng's scandal broke then, even if Lin Aishuan tried her best to hype Song Heng, Director Han would abandon the Luo Song CP. Whether they could turn the situation around then would depend on their die-hard fans. Lin Aishuan came to watch Han Dong and Han Shi's live stream. She specifically told them to go in quietly and not disturb them. Lin Aishuan sighed. It was all her fault as their manager for not bringing them good resources. They could only take some live stream product promotion jobs. Song Heng comforted her. Xian sister, you've already worked very hard. If it weren't for you, I'd still be an unknown 18th tier artist now. You'll definitely be able to make Han Dong and Han Shi shine too. Lin Aishuan said thank you and asked, how is your father doing now? He still needs regular dialysis. We haven't found a suitable kidney donor yet, but I recently hired 2 caregivers to look after him. He's not as tired now. Lin Aishuan saw he looked a bit sad and patted his shoulder. It's okay. Your father must be proud of you. Song Heng couldn't control himself and slowly leaned closer to her, wanting to kiss her. Luckily, he stopped himself. She called out Song Heng, and he came back to his senses. His body immediately stiffened. He stepped back and said, I'm sorry, Xian sister. I just wanted to express my gratitude. She forced a smile and said, I don't mind. I won't think too much of it. Song Heng felt terrible. In front of Sister Xian, his self-control was pathetic. He almost couldn't resist kissing her. How could he face her after that? Liking someone makes it really hard to control the urge to be close to them. At this time, paparazzi on the rooftop captured intimate photos of Song Heng and his manager. They even sent one of these photos to Sweetheart. After seeing it, he became more certain. Song Heng just likes rich people, cozying up to his manager to get resources. This time he absolutely cannot let Song Heng turn things around. The ugly son-in-law met his mother-in-law, and they were even being lovey-dovey in public. On this day, Lin's mother came to her daughter's house. She was pressed to know when she would bring her new boyfriend for mom to see. Lin Aishuan was a bit surprised. How did you know? There are men's slippers by the door, in a frequently used spot. Mom's not stupid. Mom, you're wasting your talents not being a detective. Lin's mother got curious. What does he do? What does he look like? She smiled wryly. He's in the same industry as me. As for his looks, just the kind you see everywhere on the street. She wasn't lying. Luo Fanchuan's ads were all over the streets. Indeed, he could be seen everywhere. Truly ubiquitous. Lin's mother finally relaxed. An average-looking man is less likely to attract other women, good for settling down. Unlike when she chose a handsome man back then, who ended up abandoning them and flying off, leaving her daughter without a father since childhood. Her daughter noticed her sadness. Have you ever regretted being with him? She stroked her daughter's cheek. If not for him, how could I have such a beautiful daughter? Lin Aishuan hugged her mother tightly. You raised me alone. It must have been hard. Just then, they heard a knock on the door. She opened the door and looked. It was actually Luo Fanxian. Lin Aishuan didn't let him in, but kept him outside. Lin's mother asked who came that she wouldn't let in. Lin Aishuan quickly made an excuse. Someone who got the wrong door. Suddenly, Luo Fanxian shouted from outside. Hello, Annie. I'm here to deliver crabs. Let Aishuan open the door. She froze on the spot. The lie was exposed. She hurriedly introduced. This is my Friday dash. Her words were cut off by Luo Fanxian. Hello, Annie. I'm Xian's boyfriend. Hearing the word boyfriend, she immediately turned to stone. It's over. She's done for. Just as she was about to get angry, Luo Fanxian smiled and lifted the bag. I bought these crabs specially. I'm planning to cook them for Annie. Lin's mother was very pleased, praising the boy for being so thoughtful. Luo Fanxian also complimented Annie on her beauty. Lin Aishuan stood by, shocked. How did their relationship progress so quickly? Lin's mother scolded her daughter. This is what you call looks you see everywhere. Are your standards too high? How will you ever get married? She embarrassedly pushed her mother to sit and rest. Luo Fanxian was humming a tune in the kitchen. Lin Aishuan walked in and pinched his arm. The little brother looked pitiful. Sister, are you trying to murder your husband? She poked him. Stop talking nonsense. Weren't you supposed to have a photo shoot until 10 p.m. today? How did you come back so early? Did you skip work? Halfway through the shoot, I suggested the staff call Song Hang over. The company knows we're forming a CP recently, so they didn't refuse. Song Hang should be on his way now, right? At this time, Song Hang sent a message. Sister Xian, I was suddenly notified by the company to go for a photo shoot. The location is close to me. I'll go by myself. The younger brother hoped his sister would praise him. Song Hang doing a photo shoot with him will increase the buzz and topics even more. But instead, he received criticism from his sister. What's so good about that? Your current resources are hard-earned through your own efforts. How can you not cherish them? The younger brother suddenly leaned in close, very gently. I said I'm all yours, sister. This made Lin Aishuan's heart race and her face turn red. The younger brother was getting more and more shameless. I rushed here to see my future mother-in-law, didn't I? His sister warned him. Speak properly. Who's your mother-in-law? You know who. If you keep being so fierce to me, I'll complain to our mom. His sister blushed again. You're so thick-skinned. Lin's mother watched them bicker, feeling very pleased. This way she could feel at ease in trusting her daughter to him. She slowly walked over. You two go sit outside. I can handle things here. Luo Fanxian smiled. Annie, let me do the rough work of preparing the crabs. His sister looked at him in disbelief. You even know how to prepare crabs? The younger brother was full of confidence. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. The little puppy successfully won over his mother-in-law. The younger brother demonstrated crab preparation in front of his sister. His sister watched with shining eyes, unable to help praising him. You're so dexterous. It's a waste for you to be an actor. From this moment, Lin's mother also took a liking to Luo Fanxian. Lin Aishuan saw the atmosphere becoming very much like a loving mother and son, especially when she heard her mother say to him, Our little Xian is so thoughtful. She was shocked. Had it already become our family? Lin's mother even secretly hinted to her daughter, I'm very satisfied with this son-in-law. Didn't she just say not to find a man who's too handsome? She changed her mind so quickly. She even actively advised her daughter. Xiao Xian's knife skills show he often cooks. There aren't many boys who can cook nowadays. And he's so good-looking too. Mom finally understands why you broke up with Lu Feng. But this Xiao Xian seems younger than you. What does he do? Does he earn more than you? Lin Aishuan hesitantly said, a bit more. Just a few more digits than him. Lin's mother became worried again. Younger than you, earns more than you, and can cook. Wouldn't there be a line of suitors for such a man? There are indeed suitors, just a few tens of millions across the country. Lin's mother whispered, with such good conditions, don't date for too long. Hurry up and marry him. Lin Aishuan felt embarrassed hearing this. At this moment, Luo Fanxian came out with the prepared crabs. Annie Xian, come eat. He bent down to put the crabs on the table, showing off his best features. It was simply perfect. Lin Aishuan was stunned. She thought if she took a photo of him like this now, wouldn't it sell for a lot of money? She suddenly realized there was a money tree beside her, but she couldn't shake it. Lin's mother watched them eating, talking, and laughing, and couldn't help asking, Xiao Xian, why do I feel like you look so familiar? Lin Aishuan smiled. Mom's usually busy and barely watches TV or variety shows. But Luo Fanchuan's ads are everywhere on the streets. How could he not look familiar? Luo Fanxian joked. Do I look approachable? Lin Aishuan glanced at him. Why don't you just say you have a common face? Luo Fanxian was a bit helpless. That's if Annie believes it. Who would think I have a common face? Lin Aishuan stood up and gave him a meaningful look. Just say something to get by. Don't tell the truth. But the younger brother wanted to marry his sister, so he couldn't lie to her mother. The younger brother said very seriously, I'm 21 this year. As an artist, I'm not yet at the legal age to marry. But in the future, I want to marry Aishuan. Lin's mother's face changed upon hearing this. He's 5 years younger than you, and he's an artist. Lin Aishuan, what are you thinking? Lin Aishuan retorted, Mom, what era are we living in now? Who cares about age? Lin's mother's body trembled slightly. Mom just wants you to find an ordinary man, to live a peaceful and stable life. As long as he loves and cares for you, that's enough. Don't be like me, marrying a celebrity and ending up abandoned. Lin Aishuan argued. Are ordinary people immune to betraying their marriages? Whether someone is faithful to their partner isn't determined by their profession. Mom, didn't you say you never regretted being with Dad? Lin's mother was speechless at this point. Luo Fanxian spoke earnestly. Annie, I was also raised by a single mother. I know how hard it is. I understand your concerns. You're worried Aishuan will suffer like you did. Annie, I'm serious about Xian. The two of them were moved by Luo Fanchuan's sincerity. Lin's mother laid down the law. I only have one daughter. If you mistreat her, I won't let you off. Lin Aishuan objected. Mom, you're making me sound like a victim. Maybe I'll be the one to dump him. The younger brother was shocked and heartbroken. You still want to dump me? Don't even think about it. Lin Aishuan crossed her arms. I'm just giving an example. Love should be mutual. Forcing people together is called a karmic debt. There's no need to lock each other down. Luo Fanxian looked at Lin's mother with tears in his eyes. Annie, if one day she doesn't want me anymore, you have to stand up for me. Lin Aishuan angrily pounded the table. This is between the two of us. Don't involve others. Lin's mother felt awkward. Somehow it seemed like Xiao Xian was more likely to be abandoned. The little puppy finally panicked, and in a fit of anger, did something embarrassing. Luo Fanxian successfully saw his mother-in-law off. The moment the door closed, Lin Aishuan felt a chill run down her spine. She turned to see her brother's face dark with anger. Not locking down with me, might dump me. He slowly approached. Sister, I didn't know you had so many dangerous thoughts. Lin Aishuan panicked at his advance. She quickly changed the subject. Why aren't you calling me Aishuan anymore? The brother answered very seriously. Isn't it because I'm afraid Mom won't like a younger son-in-law? Lin Aishuan suddenly felt he was so scary like this. She pretended to be weak and pitiful. Don't be like this. I'm scared. The brother slowly moved to his sister's ear. He gently bit her. Will you lock down with me? Will you dump me? Sister's face turned red. This is cheating. The brother held her tighter. Sister only behaves in one situation. Should I help sister remember? Lin Aishuan immediately gave in. Lock down, lock down. I won't dump you. He's so young and energetic. How could she handle it? The brother smiled triumphantly. From today on, I'll call Sister Aishuan. Lin Aishuan's heart started racing. The brother suddenly lifted his sister's chin. Aishuan, sister, you're destined to love me. You're clearly taking advantage of me. The brother slowly moved closer to his sister's lips. Then let sister take advantage of me. He finished with a passionate kiss. Another day, at the photo studio, Luo Fanxian and Song Hang were getting styled for a photo shoot. The photographer asked Song Hang to learn from Luo Fanxian that relaxed feeling of being able to control himself, which is what they wanted to see in the photos. Suddenly, Song Hang smelled Lin Aishuan's perfume on Luo Fanxian. His eyes became sharp. What did they do? Luo Fanxian turned back and looked at him mockingly. Luo Fanxian, you must have done something to Sister Xianxian. The photographer told them to hold that pose. This was exactly the state he wanted. After the shoot, Luo Fanxian went to the meeting room to find his sister. Sister was very happy. The photos of him and Song Hang really had a CP feel. She planned to take their photos to talk with Wu Zipian. The brother raised an eyebrow. That Wu Zipian who specializes in suspense films? Wu Zipian was preparing a TV drama with 2 male leads. Casting was scheduled for later this year. Lin Aishuan decided to help him and Song Hang compete for it. The brother thought it was impossible. Wu Zipian only works with veteran actors. He looks down on young artists who become popular overnight. Lin Aishuan expressed that she quite likes Wu Zipian. In this impetuous era, there aren't many producers like him who focus on creating works. He's also one of the few in the industry who isn't swayed by emotions, interests, or beauty. She really admires him for this alone. The brother was stunned hearing this. Sister then realized she shouldn't have said that. His manager Xingli ultimately does everything for his own artists. The brother said it's okay. He thinks what she said is correct. It's just that those who are hateful often have pitiable aspects. Sometimes emotions and interests are beyond one's control. Suddenly he called out. Aishuan spoke firmly. I won't let you experience these things. As long as I'm here, I won't let you fall into a situation beyond your control. Lin Aishuan was moved by what she heard. The little puppy declared war on his love rival. Whether it's Aishuan or the competition, you have no chance. Sister taught her brother a way to change his image in Wu Zipian's mind. A well-known suspense play was being performed in the capital recently. She told him to have his manager take him to learn from the theater actors, then try to perform once. As long as he could play himself, it would help him and Song Hang secure the male lead roles in Wu Zipian's new drama. The brother felt a bit sad. So, you'll also take Song Hang to learn? Sister said Song Hang had already gone to learn and was now familiar with the staff there. The brother was extremely angry hearing this. When would she become his manager? He was almost dying of jealousy towards Song Hang. Sister looked embarrassed. That would have to wait until she becomes the company's top manager. Then she could try to take the brother under her wing. The brother kissed his sister's hand. I'm already in your grasp now. Another day in the dance studio, Song Hang was practicing dance frantically with Luo Fanxian. After finishing, Qinli warned Luo Fanxian, asking why he was teaching so enthusiastically. Be careful, or the talented champion title might fall on Song Hang's head. Luo Fanxian told him not to worry. He knew what he was doing. Meanwhile, Song Hang was still practicing desperately after finishing. He was single-mindedly trying to surpass Luo Fanxian. At this moment, he finally couldn't hold on and collapsed on the ground. Suddenly, he heard a clear voice. Every time after I leave, you always practice by yourself until you're exhausted. Do you want to win against me that badly? He opened his eyes and saw Luo Fanxian, who had just returned. Song Hang firmly told him, this time, I will definitely beat you. His face darkened. Unfortunately, you don't have a chance. Whether it's Aishuan or the competition, Song Hang suddenly stood up. Does Sister Xianxian know that Luo Fanxian is two-faced? He looks harmless, but his possessiveness is so strong inside. Soon, the finals of Exceptionally Talented arrived. Now it's Song Hang's singing and dancing performance. Fans are screaming that Song Hang is amazing. His street dance is almost as good as Luo Fanxian's. The judges below nodded in satisfaction, thinking this artist has potential. Song Hang looked at the score and felt a bit excited. This time he would definitely beat Luo Fanxian. At the same time, Lin Aishuan below was also very excited. Song Hang finally got everyone's recognition. Qinli glanced at her from the side, thinking she's so happy even without an A+. Is it really worth it? Actually, he was also very worried. Unexpectedly, Xian taught Song Hang so well. Although Xian's dance skills are good, his singing is not as good as Song Hang's. What if Song Hang really takes the championship? Song Hang saw Luo Fanxian walking over. He coldly said, I'll definitely win this time. When I get the championship, I'll confess to Sister Xianxian. You'll soon be a thing of the past. Luo Fanxian didn't say anything, just gave a cold laugh. Now it's Luo Fanxian's solo dance. Song Hang is backstage quietly watching him. He wants to see how he'll beat him. The two people below are also very focused on Luo Fanxian. Luo Fanxian clapped clapped his hands. A beautiful melody started. His dance moves are truly perfect. The three of them were especially surprised. He's actually doing a solo tango, and it's the female version in reverse. Fans are screaming crazily. Xian, I love you, you're so great. The judges are also very surprised. This dance is the solo of the Spanish tango queen. It's not something you can just learn casually. Luo Fanchuan's dance has a different charm. He's simply born for the stage. Song Hang clenched his fists tightly. The little puppy is finally jealous. Luo Fanchuan's dance performance got double A+. Fans are screaming crazily. Xian, you're amazing. I love you. After coming off stage, Gu Yuan asked him when he learned the solo tango. He glanced at Song Hang. Do you need to learn this kind of thing? Song Hang's face darkened immediately. He lost. Not only did he fail to get Sister Xian's favor, but he also lost the competition to Luo Fanxian. At this moment, Lin Aishuan came and asked him why he wasn't changing clothes. Song Hang mocked himself. Is there any need? I won't be receiving any award anyway. No matter how hard I try, Luo Fanxian always wins easily. The next second, he heard Lin Aishuan say, you know what? Among the contestants now, you have the highest score after Luo Fanxian. He couldn't hold back anymore. Just as he was about to burst out, he heard a few words. Next, we'll announce the top 3 of this final. Third place, Song Hang. Please come on stage to receive the award. Song Hang was a bit incredulous. I got 3rd place? Lin Aishuan was extremely happy. I told you you'd get a place. Song Hang hugged her remorsefully. Sister Xian, I'm sorry I shouldn't have said those things earlier. I was acting like a sore loser child, taking it out on the person closest to me. She actually didn't mind at all. It's okay. Go on stage to receive your award. Don't keep the host waiting too long. Just like that, the 3 of them happily received their awards on stage. Lin Aishuan laughed excitedly below the stage. Qin Li scornfully said, a 3rd place that's so far behind the 1st place. What's there to be happy about? Lin Aishuan turned back. My standards aren't as high as Sister Qin Li's. I'm happy that Song Hang got a place. The 1st place is my boyfriend. The 3rd place is my artist. I have double the happiness. You can only be happy at this moment. You won't be able to laugh anymore in the future. It's time for Sweetheart to make a move. Let Song Hang be completely ruined. He suddenly shouted, opposing the Luo Song CP. Song Hang has too much dirt. He's not worthy to form a CP with Xian. Saying this, he held up those photos. Song Hang was kept by an older woman. He also has a thing with his own manager. Lin Aishuan panicked. How did they get such photos? At this moment, fans were in chaos. An artist with so much dirt, how is he worthy to form a CP with our Xian? Oppose the Luo Song CP. Song Hang, get out of the entertainment industry. After saying this, he took out his phone and started filming Song Hang. Song Hang was so scared he stepped back a few steps. He looked up at Lin Aishuan. Sister Xian, what should I do? Lin Aishuan signaled him not to panic. With me here, I hope Xiao Xian won't misunderstand. Let's resolve the crisis quickly first. I'll explain to him properly later. Luo Fanchuan's face looked very unpleasant, as if he wanted to eat someone. Qin Li was attacking him again. Song Hang is young and handsome. It's normal for you to have feelings for your own artist. Song Hang is finished now. You'll also be marginalized in the entertainment industry. Don't think about making any big waves again. Lin Aishuan was very firm. Don't worry. These baseless things can't hurt me. Qin Li didn't believe it. What other way did she have to resolve this? Suddenly, she saw Luo Fanxian walk up to the fans. Qin Li was stunned. What was he going to do? Then she heard him coldly tell the fans, please be quiet. Don't affect the competition. We can deal with anything after the show is recorded. Song Hang was stunned for a few seconds. He didn't understand his behavior. Sweetheart was a bit upset, but Song Hang really has a lot of dirt. We don't want you to form a CP with him. Xian. Luo Fanxian stared at him. He answered seriously. Choosing to form a CP with Song Hang is the company's decision. As my fans, I hope you can respect my work. He glanced at Lin Aishuan as he said this, especially the dirt about Song Hang and his manager. It's absolutely fabricated. Lin Aishuan's heart raced hearing this. Xiao Xian actually believed in me. A lifetime is so long. How do you know we'll be together forever? I want to be with sister for life after life. After hearing what Luo Fanxian said, the fans felt it made sense. Were we too rash? Are we harming Xiao Xian? Suddenly someone shouted, everyone quick! Look at Han Dong and Han Shi's Weibo. Sister Xian is our bestie. It turns out this was Lin Aishuan's normal interaction with artists. That photo of Song Hang wiping his forehead doesn't mean anything either. Using such photos as an excuse to break up the Luo Song CP. Bastard. Faced with the current situation, Sweetheart had to apologize. Xian, I'm sorry. I was misled. We'll go reflect on our actions now. Qinli watched them flee in panic, feeling very uncomfortable. A bunch of useless people made such a big fuss, yet accomplished nothing. Lin Aishuan breathed a sigh of relief. Luckily, when they just started causing trouble, I had someone deliberately leak Han Dong and Han Shi's photos to confuse the situation. It finally calmed down, but the troublemakers actually had photos of me on Song Hang's open-air balcony. It seems someone is specifically targeting Song Hang. He had just arrived at his doorstep. Song Hang sent a message. Sister Xian, I'm sorry. I heard you were called in by CEO Han for criticism. Lin Aishuan replied, It's okay. I've already explained everything to CEO Han. Be careful recently. I suspect someone is following you. Just after sending the message, she was grabbed by the arm by someone. Luo Fanxian directly pinned her against the wall. Lin Aishuan looked up at him. Xiaoxian, why are you here? He questioned. When did Song Hang kiss you? Lin Aishuan naively thought he believed there was nothing between them. Luo Fanxian did trust her, but not Song Hang. He said harshly, If he really dares to kiss you, I'll destroy him. Hearing this, Lin Aishuan finally decided to tell him the truth. It's a misunderstanding. That day he was thanking me and got a bit close. The photo was deliberately taken at an angle to make it look like a kiss. Luo Fanxian breathed a sigh of relief after hearing this. Lin Aishuan immediately changed the subject. When did you learn to tango? I didn't know. The company doesn't have a tango dance teacher. Yet his steps were so skillful, clearly practiced for many years. He felt a bit upset, realizing he didn't know Luo Fanxian at all. He always thought he was like all other artists, good-looking with one special talent. But he could cook, make Shaxian cuisine, dance tango. Beneath his kind exterior, he was so stubborn. Luo Fanxian paused for a few seconds, deciding to tell her everything from before. My mom studied dance. She was best at tango. I learned from watching her since I was little. She loved dancing. She danced when happy and also when going crazy. Lin Aishuan comforted lightly. Then your mom must be very beautiful. Did you inherit your mom's beauty? Luo Fanxian wished she wasn't so beautiful. If not for her extreme beauty, that man wouldn't have noticed her, and she wouldn't have gone through so much pain. Lin Aishuan smiled. If you said this in front of my mom, she'd be jealous. She always says in love, the good-looking ones have the decision power. Is Annie so focused on looks? Hearing this, he sighed. Of course. My dad was a celebrity when young. My mom was his fan. She chased him for a long time. When my dad proposed dating, she immediately agreed. When my dad proposed divorce, she could only agree. Luo Fanxian finally understood. No wonder your mom suddenly opposed when she heard my profession. She's afraid I'll abandon my wife and daughter like your dad did. So we can't choose for our parents. Living our own lives well is the greatest comfort to them. Luo Fanxian suddenly kissed his sister. After parting, he spoke passionately. I'm locked with sister. We'll never separate in this life. Lin Aishuan felt a bit shy. A lifetime is so long. How do you know we'll be together forever? A lifetime is only a few decades. How is that long? He said, cupping her face. I want to be with sister for life after life. I want you to experience firsthand, whether I'm the one being pressed down or doing the pressing. Exceptionally gifted. After the finals, Song Hang's career indeed took off. He received so many bookings and invitations he could hardly keep up. Xiaoxian also went to the theater to seriously study drama. They felt Luo Fanxian was quite humble. He called everyone teacher and came to earnestly study drama despite being a top star. Rare indeed. Lin Aishuan came to the No Limit studio to seek an acting opportunity for Luo Fanxian. With that pretty face to attract fans, he probably only has the ability to act cool. Your Song Hang hasn't even confirmed if he can pass the audition yet. I heard nowadays these popular stars get arrogant with just a few fans. They threaten to quit at the drop of a hat. I can't deal with artists like that. Lin Aishuan handed him the phone. Xiaoxian has a good reputation in the industry. He knows you value acting skills. Recently, he's been going to the theater to learn from veteran actors. He's made quite some progress. Here's a video of his performance. Please take a look and see if it meets your standards. Wu Zipian took the phone disdainfully. These popular stars are probably too busy grabbing resources and endorsements. How could they have time to practice theater? I bet he's just putting on a show to gain a good reputation here. Watching this, he paused for a few seconds, feeling very surprised. Although the acting was still a bit raw, for someone so young, he already had the level of a stage performer. He was a talent with potential. He decided to give Luo Fanxian a chance. Let him audition with Song Hang next month, but I can't guarantee they'll be chosen. There's no backdoor here. He handed the phone back. Of course, we'll follow the proper procedures. He believed Xiao Xian could pass the audition on his own merit. After Lin Aishuan returned to the company, Qin Li immediately came to see her. Lin Aishuan, thanks for helping Xiao Xian. Tell me, which endorsement do you want me to give up for Songhang? She shook her head. Sister Qin Li, you're overthinking. Did I ask you to give up any endorsements? Qin Li found it hard to believe. How could you help Xiao Xian find resources for no reason? If you don't understand the rules in this industry, don't be shy. This is called an equal exchange. Qin Li was really cautious, but she couldn't say she was helping her boyfriend. She could only say, Songhang wanted to compete for the male lead in No Limit Studios' new drama, so I helped Xiao Xian compete for it too. There'll be dual male leads in this drama. This way, we can maximize the commercial value of their CP. Qin Li was surprised to hear this result. She felt relieved. Then let me treat you to a meal as thanks for your help. Lin Aishuan smiled. No need for a meal. Can you help me find out which director No Limit Studio plans to use for this drama? So, we can talk to the director in advance. Qin Li stood up abruptly. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. The next second, the atmosphere became a bit awkward. In the end, they both laughed. She's actually quite easy to get along with. That night, when Lin Aishuan got home, she saw Luo Fanxian looking unhappy. She asked, "What's wrong?" Luo Fanxian handed her his phone. Are these fans really my true fans? Look at what they're saying. An account had posted a Weibo. Cold versus seductive. It's exactly what Fujoshi like. Lin Aishuan couldn't help but laugh. This guy does look quite bewitching. Seductive is quite fitting. Male CP is meant to satisfy Fujoshi's desire to ship online. Isn't it too late for you to mind this now? Luo Fanchuan's pouty face looked so cute. I'm not against them shipping the CP, but how do I look like the one being topped? She burst out laughing. You say that so confidently, but aren't you the one being topped by me? Luo Fanxian was shocked by her words. If it wasn't to get close to you back then, how could I have ended up like this? Okay, you're not the one being topped. That time you pinned Songhang down, I saw your potential to top him. The next moment, Luo Fanxian directly pinned his sister down on the bed, pressing her firmly. With a serious face, he said, It seems I've been too gentlemanly in front of you. His sister blushed, being pinned down. Luo Fanxian smirked. I should let Aishuan personally experience whether I'm the one being topped or doing the topping. Lin Aishuan immediately begged for mercy. I was wrong. Please forgive me. I'll help you control the comments, okay? Let me go first. It's too late to beg now. With that, he directly kissed her. She felt a bit regretful. Why did she help those fans and end up bearing this guy's anger? After they separated, she said pitifully, If you're so capable, go top Songhang. What's so great about topping me? This sentence successfully provoked Luo Fanxian. You still have Songhang on your mind? Looks like my actions were too gentle. He directly picked her up. Lin Aishuan got scared. Help! Xiao Xian, calm down. You're definitely better than Songhang. The spoiled little wolf dog needed sister's kisses, hugs, and lifts every day. After receiving the notification, Qin Li excitedly ran over. Xiao Xian and Songhang both passed No Limit Studios audition. The assistant nearby was confused. Aren't Sister Qin Li and Sister Xian mortal enemies? When did their relationship become so good? Lin Aishuan awkwardly coughed a few times, signaling him to leave first. After he left, Qin Li told her that the director for this collaboration is Lu Feng. Her face immediately darkened upon hearing this. She didn't want any more entanglements with her ex-boyfriend. If they collaborated, not only would her own artist, but even her current boyfriend would have to work under him. Lu Feng would definitely take the chance to seek revenge. Although Songhang and Xiao Xian passed the audition, it wasn't certain they would play the lead roles. The director still had to approve. He asked when they should invite director Lu for a meal. Lin Aishuan smiled and said, I'll go first as the vanguard. Director Lu and I are alumni. He's like my senior. That afternoon at a restaurant, she met with her ex-boyfriend Lu Feng. Lu Feng was quite curious. Previously, he couldn't contact her no matter how hard he tried, but this time she took the initiative to find him. Lin Aishuan poured him a glass of red wine. Director Lu, I heard you've been doing well recently. You even got a suspense film project. Lu Feng really didn't expect her to be such a practical woman. She was determined to break up with him before, but now that she needed something from him, she eagerly asked him out. He felt very strange. Why did Luo Fanxian deliberately set him up last time? so he grabbed Lin Aishuan's hand. He asked, "Actually, you two had an affair early on, right? The young idol is doing well, so you couldn't wait to cheat." Lin Aishuan got angry. "What nonsense are you talking about? You were the one who cheated first, and now you're trying to blame me?" Lu Feng swirled his wine glass emotionally. He told her to stop quibbling. He had investigated that Luo Fanxian. He had a sugar daddy who had been supporting him since he was young. In recent years, he had given him quite a few resources in the entertainment industry. Otherwise, how could he become a top star? You've never played with this kind of young boy before. The beautiful older sister wants to seek excitement. When the novelty wears off, you'll dump him. If you're smart, come back to me early. Of course, status is out of the question. As long as you serve me well, I'll consider throwing a role or two to your artists. This man was so disgusting. How was she so blind back then? She liked him because Wu Zipian was upright. You openly engage in a casting couch like this. Aren't you afraid he'll find out and replace you? He just laughed. There are plenty of people with more influence than Wu Zipian. It's not his turn to replace me. Lin Aishuan didn't want to waste words with him anymore. She turned and left directly. Lu Feng gritted his teeth, looking at her back with fierce eyes. Lin Aishuan, I'll make you come begging on your knees. Let's see how high and mighty you'll be then. As soon as she went out, she received a call from Qin Li. How did it go with Director Lu? It fell through. Qin Li frowned. He's your senior and you still couldn't secure it? Looks like it's hopeless. She confidently said, since Director Lu is a tough nut to crack, we'll just have to let it go. But we must secure the male lead role no matter what. Half an hour later, she went to see Wu Zipian again. She directly played the recording of her conversation with Lu Feng. Wu Zipian listened and his face darkened. Director Lu was introduced by one of his junior schoolmates. He heard he was talented and capable, but didn't expect him to be this kind of person. Wu Zipian hated people who abuse their power for personal gain the most. Lu Feng had violated his biggest taboo. He blamed himself for offending Director Lu earlier. It seemed Song Heng would have a hard time getting the male lead role now. Wu Zipian thought about the Luo Song CP he had been following recently. They had a huge fan base and were both good actors. They could guarantee both the popularity and quality of the TV series. It would be difficult to find another pair of actors like this. In the current situation, changing the director would be better than changing the male lead. He finally spoke to Miss Lin. This time it was Director Lu's problem. He wouldn't work with such an unethical director. However, changing directors now would take some time. He smiled and said Sister Qin Li knew quite a few directors. Maybe she could recommend some suitable ones. Seeing Wu Zipian agree, he smiled with satisfaction. That night, he returned home exhausted. Luo Fanxian suddenly appeared, startling him. He pinned him against the wall and interrogated. Where did you go? I heard you weren't working overtime at the company today. I called you, but your phone was off. I was about to call the police if you didn't come back. He awkwardly explained that his phone had died. He just wanted to talk to Wu Zipian about the new drama today. The brother became more agitated upon hearing this. What did you talk about? Why did it take so long? I suggested he change to a director more suitable for you and Song Heng, so we talked a bit longer. Actually, he felt very guilty. Of course, he couldn't tell him that he wanted to see Lu Feng. The brother finally relaxed. He hugged her tightly. You're working too hard. You don't need to run around like this. I can get the role with my own abilities. I've been practicing at the theater every day. The teachers say I've improved a lot since my last performance. I'll show my skills before the new drama finalizes casting. Lin Aishuan said gently, I don't feel it's tiring. I feel a great sense of achievement. It feels really great for us to work hard together like this. Xiao Xian, you said before that you wanted to support me, but I don't want to be a caged bird dependent on you. We can be mutually supportive partners. The brother couldn't control himself when he heard this. Sister, you're so beautiful like this. The next second, he passionately kissed her. The little wolf dog told his sister that the lifesaver from his childhood was her. Finally, they seriously got intimate. After receiving the news, Lu Feng angrily ran to the company and questioned, Wu Zipian won't work with me anymore? He was originally waiting for that bitch Lin Aishuan to come begging him. How did it turn out like this? He nodded. Ely Media Company had introduced another director to him. Lu Feng then realized, isn't that the company where Lin Aishuan works? He gritted his teeth tightly, his eyes extremely cold. Lin Aishuan, you're stealing my job and blocking my way. I'm not done with you. Lin Aishuan and Qin Li went to a bar to celebrate their artist being shortlisted for the male lead role. She got drunk and quietly told her, Xiao Xian already has someone he likes. That's his great benefactor. He can't let them down. Lin Aishuan was shocked. You mean the person Xiao Xian likes is his benefactor? Yes, that benefactor saved him when he was young. It seems they've known each other since childhood. Her heart sank. Childhood? She and Xiao Xian had only known each other for a short time. Have you met this benefactor? What kind of person are they? Qinli was already getting confused. Never seen them. Xiao Xian keeps them well hidden. I only know Xiao Xian has loved them for a very long time. He entered the entertainment industry for that person too. Before she could finish, she had already fallen asleep. She panicked completely. You haven't explained clearly yet. Don't sleep yet. At this moment, Qin Li's assistant came and took her away. Now her heart was wavering. The person Qin Li said Xiao Xian didn't seem to be her at all. Was he just playing around with their relationship? No, Xiao Xian isn't the type to be fickle. But combining what Lu Feng and Qin Li said, it was hard not to believe. Could everything they said be true? Could Xiao Xian's benefactor be a sugar daddy? That night when she returned home, her head was spinning and she was staggering. She bumped right into Luo Fanchuan's arms. The brother gently asked why she drank so much. Sister caressed his little face, feeling very sad. I went to a celebration party with Sister Qinli today. Qinli said the one you truly like is a benefactor you've known since childhood. It's not me. The brother was stunned upon hearing this. His face darkened a bit. You're drunk. Let me carry you to the bedroom first. She felt even more heartbroken. Why didn't he answer directly? Or was it because he couldn't answer at all? She angrily pushed him away. You said you liked me. Is that true? Or have you been lying to me all along? The brother decided to tell her the truth. Aishuan, that person is you. She didn't believe him at all. I didn't know you when we were young, let alone save you. When I was 6, my mother and I lived next door to you. My father Lu Keifu found me. He wanted to take me away. My mom had an episode and set the house on fire. After the fire, my dad took me away for treatment. And you were also injured in that big fire, leaving scars on your back. She was confused about why she would be injured too. Did that fire spread to my house? The brother shook his head. No, because you saved me. You rushed into the fire and rescued me from the flames. I went back to look for you after I recovered. I was told your family had moved away for your treatment. I just didn't expect you had already lost your memory. Your attending physician said you inhaled too many harmful substances, affecting your brain. She finally understood what Qin Li meant. Xiao Jun became a star for his benefactor, and the so-called sugar daddy was actually his father. Everything made sense. She indeed couldn't remember where the scar on her waist came from. The doctor had also mentioned she had an accident and suffered partial memory loss. But Xiao Jun was right in front of her now. Why still couldn't she remember? The brother suddenly pulled her onto his lap. Slowly approaching her, he said, I've told you everything. Does Aishuan still not believe me? She blushed. It's not that I don't believe you. It's just that I have no memory at all. I feel like I've let you down. At first, he was also upset about forgetting this, but now he's come to terms with it. Now she's by his side. They can create new memories. The brother couldn't help but kiss his sister deeply. He wanted her to remember this moment and never forget it. A few minutes later, they finally parted, panting. Sister's face was red. I'll try hard to remember everything from our past. The brother hugged her back and whispered in her ear, no rush. None of that matters anymore. As long as I'm in your heart, that's enough. Perhaps it's better that sister can't remember. The doctor said not to overstimulate her past memories. None of this matters anymore. So he never dared to mention the past to her, only wanting to protect her present self. The brother said gently, Aishuan, it's okay if you forget the past. As long as you're by my side, that's all that matters. Top star Little Wolf Dog. The brother finally got jealous. He ran over specifically to declare his ownership. Today was the day for Wu Zipian to assign roles. Lin Aishuan asked if her artist was ready, but he felt it was still early. He wanted to scoop his cat's litter first. Lin Aishuan wasn't idle either. She was teasing the cute cat on the side. Song Hang saw this beautiful and touching scene. He couldn't help but take a photo with his phone to record the moment. Sister Xian Xian likes cats. He and she have a common hobby. Luo Fanxian doesn't have this. Even if Sister Xian Xian has a boyfriend now, they're ultimately not suitable. Sister Xian Xian will return to him sooner or later. A few minutes later, Song Hang posted on Weibo, my little demon has been stolen away. The comment section instantly exploded. So Song Hang is a cat slave. He must be a gentle person. It's the first time I found something in common with my idol. We're both litter scoopers. An account tagged Luo Fanxian, Xian. Looking forward to seeing a photo of you petting cats at Song Hang's house. Luo Fanxian replied, not interested. What's wrong with Xian? Jealous? Don't worry, we've already said Song Hang and his manager. Song Hang tagged him. I can just do what you don't dare to do. That's why you're unhappy. I understand. On the other side, Luo Fanxian was exuding a jealous aura, staring coldly at his phone. He asked about Wu Zipian's mystery drama casting main roles today. Although it's a dual male lead, the forensic doctor role is the main character among the main characters, right? Qin Li nodded, yes. But you don't need to be nervous. No matter which main role you get, you've taken a big step forward. It's already difficult for a popular star to transition. If it weren't for this time, Lin Aishuan introduced the theater troupe, letting you learn acting skills, and also cleared the way with Wu Zipian. I wouldn't even dare to imagine you could get this drama. Sister has always been working hard for him, so he can't slack off either. He must secure the forensic doctor role. After the casting ended in the afternoon, he got the list. He couldn't calm down for a long time. Why is Luo Fanxian the male lead number one? Why is he always ranked second? Seeing him depressed, Lin Aishuan asked, "You're the main character. Why aren't you happy?" He felt discontented. The two male leads have different amounts of screen time. The forensic doctor role is more important. Luo Fanxian has only been learning in the troupe for a few months. How can he be the first main character? Although Xiao Xian's learning time is shorter than Song Hang's, his visible progress proves that he's both hardworking and talented. Wu Zipian must have thought the same. That's why he made this decision. She could only comfort him. Don't compare yourself with Xiao Xian. Just compare with yourself. During this time, your influence in the industry has developed like a rocket. Collaborating with Xiao Xian has brought you many benefits. Why do you have to see him as a competitor? Hearing this, Song Hang became angrier. Because he took away what I wanted most. The next second, he realized he shouldn't lose his temper at Sister Xianxian. At this moment, Luo Fanxian arrived. Song Hang frowned. What are you doing here? He quickly wrapped his arm around Lin Aishuan's waist. What else? Coming to see my girlfriend. Their fierce gazes met. What do you mean by, your little demon was stolen away? It clearly has a double meaning. She blushed. Xiao Xian, don't fool around. We're in the crew. But the brother said, what are you afraid of? Song Hang will cover for us. Song Hang ignored them and angrily turned to leave. After he left, the brother actually locked the door. This way, sister wouldn't need to be shy. Lin Aishuan pushed him away. You locked the door. Isn't that more likely to make people imagine things? The brother revealed his wolf nature. Afraid of what? The window reflects light. They can't see inside anyway. Sister desperately covered herself with both hands. You're not really going to do it here. Seeing sister's reaction, brother couldn't help but laugh. You're too cute. Only then did sister realize she had been teased by brother. Brother hugged sister tightly. All right, I was wrong. I actually came to thank you. But when I saw Song Hang and thought about his Weibo post today, I couldn't help but get angry. Sister smiled. It's not that exaggerated. It's mainly because you worked hard yourself. Brother shook his head. No, it's because of you that I want to become better. You've always been his motivation to move forward. Always have been. Hearing this, sister couldn't help but kiss him. Brother's whole body trembled a bit. His voice was a bit choked up. If you kiss me again, I really won't be able to hold back. Sister's face turned extremely red. When did you start? From the moment I closed the car door. Being alone with you in a confined space is such a torture for me. Sister mumbled softly. This is the film set. We can't. She knew, so she restrained herself extremely, just hugging her for a while. I promise you, within 3 years, we will definitely get married and have children. Song Hang was filming a scene. The director asked him to do another take. You need to run faster. Song Hang was running with all his might. Unexpectedly, he fainted the next second. Lin Aishuan hurried over and found he had heat stroke. He was quickly sent to the hospital. The doctor told him it wasn't serious. He could be discharged tomorrow. He blamed himself. I should have reminded you to drink more water during the afternoon shoot. At this time, Luo Fanxian arrived. Hearing this, he was displeased. He's not a child. Aishuan, don't take everything on yourself. He questioned, what are you doing here? Don't you have scenes to shoot? Brother explained. Today's remaining scenes were just between me and Song Hang. With him sick, I can't shoot either. Besides, if fans know I came to take care of him, it would be good publicity for the drama. So the director doesn't object. Lin Aishuan walked over to his side. She brought over a basin and a towel. I need to wipe the patient's body. He has heat stroke. His body needs to cool down. Hearing this, brother's face suddenly changed. He quickly grabbed the basin. You sit down and rest. I'll do it. He was a bit confused. You know how to take care of patients? Brother frowned. Whether I know or not, you'll see. Otherwise, do I have to watch my girlfriend take care of another man? Brother wiped the patient's hands, then unbuttoned his clothes and wiped his body. Lin Aishuan saw his technique was very skillful, not like improvisation. She asked, "Have you taken care of hospitalized patients before?" Brother playfully said, "When my mom was sick, I took care of her." "Aishuan, in the future, you should leave this kind of thing to me." She was speechless. "I'm only 5 years older than you. It's not necessary, right?" Seeing her pouting, Brother smiled. "What are you thinking? I mean, when you're hospitalized for childbirth in the future, I could take care of you personally." Hearing the words childbirth, her face inexplicably turned red. She shyly turned her head to the side. "What are you thinking? That's so far in the future." Brother slowly leaned in. "Not that far. I promised within 3 years." He was so embarrassed. He immediately changed the subject. "I'll take care of Song Hang for the first half of the night. You can sleep on the couch for a while." After Brother fell asleep, Lin Aishuan glanced at him. She knew Xiao Xian had been working long hours these days. Song Hang's illness was mostly due to exhaustion, but similarly, Xiao Xian was also very tired. When tired, he should rest well. Yet he still rushed here to find him. He's not going to run away. Suddenly, Song Hang woke up. Seeing Sister Xian in front of him, he smiled. "Have you been taking care of me all this time?" Lin Aishuan answered honestly. "Xiao Xian too. He even helped wipe your body." Song Hang looked at Luo Fanxian on the couch and said reluctantly, "Why did he come?" He said it's good for promoting the drama. But he did help. As she spoke, she felt his forehead. "Your temperature is back to normal. Are you hungry? I can go buy you something to eat." But he shook his head. "Sister Xian, I want to sleep a bit more. Can you stay here with me?" He wanted to hold her hand as he fell asleep, even if just for a moment, feeling like she belonged to him. Luo Fanxian suddenly walked over and pulled her hand away. "It's time for me to switch shifts with Aishuan. I'll keep you company." He voluntarily took Song Hang's hand. "Aishuan, go to sleep. I'll stay with Song Hang." "Song Hang, hold my hand to sleep. I'll be here with you." Song Hang was very disgusted. He pulled his hand back. "No need. I could be alone." Luo Fanxian asked again, "Are you sure? Then I'll leave." Song Hang immediately buried himself under the blanket. "No problem. You can leave quickly. I don't need company." Luo Fanxian shrugged. He said he doesn't need company. "Let's go back then." Lin Aishuan worriedly confirmed again. "Song Hang, are you really okay?" Song Hang sat up again. Sister Xian, you can go back first." Song Hang fiercely watched their departing figures. "Sister Xian, I won't give up easily. One day you'll realize I'm the one more suitable for you." Luo Fanxian coldly looked back at him. "Want to act weak to gain sympathy and get close to Aishuan? As long as I'm here, Song Hang, you won't succeed." Sister's panties were accidentally exposed. The little wolf dog brother saw it and shyly turned his head to the side. He quickly covered his face with both hands, turning bright red. Brother pointed to that direction. "There are temporary change of clothes in there. Don't worry, Aishuan. I won't peek." Song Hang secretly ran outside the hospital, looking around. The paparazzi happened to see him, sneakily making a phone call. There must be some hidden secret. He slowly approached and heard Song Hang say, "Luo Fanxian, you're with your girlfriend now, right? Our CP is just work assigned by the company. It won't make your girlfriend misunderstand. I'll explain clearly to your girlfriend." These words shocked him. Luo Fanxian actually has a girlfriend, and they're still together now? He quickly ran to Luo Fanchuan's side to follow him. Song Hang could tell from the last finals that this person following him was Luo Fanchuan's devoted fan. He definitely won't tolerate Luo Fanxian dating. No need for him to take action. There are plenty of people who want to break up Luo Fanxian and Sister Xian. "Sister Xian, you two aren't suitable. You'll know it sooner or later." On the other side, after sending Brother home, Lin Aishuan was about to leave. Brother quickly tried to keep her. "It's so late. Sister, come have a meal at my place. Aishuan knows my cooking skills are not bad. Xiao Xian's cooking skills are really good." He hadn't eaten his cooking since then. Thinking about this, his mouth started watering. He quickly reached out to wipe it off. "All right, today I'm going to have an oyster feast." The younger brother prepared coffee for his sister. Then he went to prepare the ingredients. He looked around and noticed how clean Xiao Xian's house was. A single man's home was surprisingly tidy. Suddenly he picked up a photo. He felt the house and it looked very familiar. At that moment, images of a big fire flashed in his mind. Could it be memories he had forgotten? He quickly covered his head. Waves of intense pain surged through his brain. Luo Fanxian noticed something was wrong. He immediately ran over. Lin Aishuan collapsed on the ground. The younger brother quickly wrapped his arm around his sister's waist. "Sister, what's wrong? Are you okay, sister?" Seeing the spilled coffee, she felt a bit embarrassed. "It's nothing, I just felt dizzy for a moment. Thank you. Otherwise I would have fallen and hurt my face." The younger brother shyly turned his head away. "You should worry about yourself first." The sister looked down and saw her underwear was exposed. Instinctively, she covered herself with both hands. Her face turned red. "I'll go rinse off." "Where's the bathroom?" The brother pointed in that direction. "There are spare clothes in there." "Don't worry, Aishwan. I won't peek." The sister glared at him fiercely. Luo Fanxian crouched down and picked up the photo from the ground. He felt nostalgic yet sad. Previously, he had gone to find Dr. Lin, who treated his sister, wanting to learn about her condition. But Dr. Lin said patient information was confidential. In the end, he told Dr. Lin that he was the boy rescued from the fire years ago. He wanted to reconnect, but it seemed the doctor didn't remember anything about the fire or the people involved. Seeing that he was that boy, Dr. Lin, to avoid triggering his condition, had no choice but to tell him. Only then did Luo Fanxian learn that in that fire, his sister had inhaled excessive harmful substances. Combined with a violent accident, it was more than a young girl could bear. After fainting and waking up, she had forgotten about the people and events related to that fire. As someone close to her, he needed to be constantly vigilant not to mention any memories related to that fire. Otherwise, it could easily trigger a stress response. If the reaction was too severe, it could harm both her body and nerves. She might even forget more things. Luo Fanchuan's hand holding the photo trembled. He hugged the photo tightly. "Damn it, how could I forget to put away the photo of our old house? If Aishwan is triggered by something, will she forget me again? Aishwan, you can't forget me again." Lin Aishwan walked out of the bathroom. She didn't see that photo frame anymore. Did she break it when she fell? So he carefully put it away? She slowly approached and picked up a note on the table. "The dirty clothes are already being washed and dried. I went out to buy the oysters you wanted to eat. Have a cup of freshly brewed milk coffee to warm up first." This feeling of being cared for so attentively, this must be what home feels like. She walked to the window and pulled open the curtains. She imagined that her future with Xiao Xian would be such a warm home. This scene was just captured by paparazzi outside. He quickly took out his phone and called Sweetheart. "Miss Sweetheart, guess what explosive scene I saw? Your Xian Xian is actually with Song Hang's manager." She didn't believe it. "Impossible. I heard Song Hang was sick. Xian Xian must have gone to visit him, and Lin Aishwan just gave him a ride home. When I was following Song Hang, I overheard his phone call. He even said they were just together. I followed them to Luo Fanchuan's house and finally got solid evidence. Look at the photos I sent you first." After seeing the photos, Sweetheart felt conflicted. Her expression turned terrible. "Damn it, she's even wearing Xian Xian's clothes. Isn't this how a girlfriend is treated?" She cried angrily, saying, "Xian Xian is mine. No one can take him away. Go follow Lin Aishwan. You must find out where she lives. I want to send her a big gift." The little wolf dog brother and sister finally succeeded in their relationship. They received blessings from many people. To celebrate the wrap of the new drama, everyone had dinner together. The wrap photos and behind-the-scenes shots were uploaded to Weibo. They've already gotten over 10,000 likes. At this time, a staff member came over. "Ms. Lin, there are still some unclaimed items left by the crew. Can you go check if any of them belong to you? They're in the small warehouse next door." Lin Aishwan stood up and left. She walked into the warehouse and carefully looked around. But there were no belongings of hers or Song Hang's. Suddenly, she smelled smoke. Had they started grilling meat? She turned her head and saw that a big fire had started. She desperately tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. The fire was getting bigger and bigger. She could only call for help, but the smoke was too acrid, making it hard to breathe. Her throat felt like it was on fire. She gradually became dizzy. It reminded her of the previous big fire. She had pulled little June out with her, but unfortunately, her brother was hit by something. Her brother had urged her, "Sister, hurry and leave. Don't worry about me. Mom and Dad don't want me anyway. It doesn't matter if I die here. But you're different. You have dreams. Didn't you say you wanted to be a star?" She refused to give up for a moment. "If we leave together. I said I'd take care of you. If no one wants you, I want you. We can definitely get out." Her brother was moved to tears. Luo Fanxian rushed into the fire without regard for his own safety. He successfully rescued Lin Aishwan. The sister lay weakly in his arms. "I just remembered the little boy next door to my house." The brother was a bit startled. "You remember everything now?" "Yes, you were so cute back then." The brother hugged his sister tightly. "Sister, this time I'm here to save you." The ambulance and police arrived at the scene simultaneously. They arrested sweetheart. Let me go. It's all that woman's fault. She seduced my Xian. She deserves to die, to burn to death. The officer warned her to shut up. Deliberate arson. Minimum 3 years. No upper limit. Are you afraid your future sentence will be too light? No, I don't want to go to jail. I was wrong. Please forgive me. The brother said gently. I'll take you to the ambulance for N4 first. Song Heng rushed over. Sister Xian, are you okay? Lin Aishuan smiled. I'm fine. Xiao Xian saved me. Song Heng burst into tears. I'm sorry, Sister Xian. I'm sorry. She quickly comforted him. This was an accident. Don't worry too much. I'll be more careful when I join your crew in the future. The brother asked his sister to go to the ambulance first. He would talk to him. After the brother saw her walk away, he crouched down and looked coldly at Song Heng. No matter how much you're involved in today's fire, I won't tell Aishuan. I'm not doing this for you, but to avoid hurting Aishuan. From now on, stay away from Aishuan. You're not worthy. In the ambulance, Aishuan was already very grateful to Xiao Xian. Thank you for saving me. All these years, with what kind of feelings did you struggle alone, just to meet me? And I had forgotten you. I'm sorry, little brother. He told her not to apologize. You saved me back then. More importantly, you gave me light. When I was young, my mom would beat me whenever she had an episode. You were the only one who knocked on our door. After that, you always found chances to bring me to your house. That night when my mom locked me out, you were the one who called the police. You've always been protecting me. If it weren't for you, I might not even be alive today. After we separated, I chose to become a star. Not only did I hope you would see me, but you once said your dream was to be a star. I thought if I became a star too, we would meet eventually. I just didn't know why you gave up on your dream of being a star. Li Aishuan felt sad. I had lost my memory then. A large, ugly, deep scar appeared on my back for no reason. Under that shock, I didn't dare to dream of being a star anymore. But I still became a manager. At least I could nurture stars. The brothers slowly moved closer. Gocht Atsun, I'll be your supporting actor. I've seen you secretly practicing acting. You can do it. This scar is a record of your bravery. It's not ugly at all. The sister was stunned, deeply moved. Time flies. 5 years later now, we announced this year's Best Actress winner, Ms. Lin Aishuan. Congratulations to Ms. Lin Aishuan for winning Best Actress at the film festival, becoming the new queen of the silver screen. Does Ms. Lin Aishuan have anything to say? She picked up the microphone and smiled charmingly. I couldn't have come this far without one person's indispensable contribution. I want to take this stage to express my gratitude once again. Her gaze turned towards him. Xiao Xian, thank you for accompanying me all the way. I love you. Luo Fanxian came up on stage. I officially announced that Aishuan and I will have our wedding at the end of this year. We will live stream the wedding. Now she declares to everyone, their love is the most beautiful,